touchdown.
And good evening and welcome to Redbank Valley High School football field tonight. It is Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreClarion.com. This is the house that the governor built, and tonight he's in the house. Dave Katis, along with the governor, Bob Dunkel. To my right, we have Brad English, and on top of the broadcast booth here, we have Nico Cosma up there, or what do you call him?
Nico Costanza.
Yeah, I was like, no, his name's not Costanza. But anyway, he's another Redbank guy, too. But Mike Kalinowski here with you, too, this evening as we're rocking and rolling here in the Kerle Tire pregame show. This has all the makings of a real good one here down in the great Redbank Valley tonight as Karns City comes in to take on Redbank Valley. And last week, Redbank Valley had a little bit of trouble up there at Kane. Karns City had a lot of trouble against Central Clarion, and they want to come back, get things rolling again with their running game. You know, Redbank wants to shore things up and get back on their game, too. I'll tell you what, it should be a heck of a contest between these two tonight.
Yeah, we've been texting back and forth, all three of us, and it's like, hey, and I know the governor said, hey, one of the biggest things is that Karns City's going to run the ball an awful lot, and Redbank's going to throw it an awful lot, and who's going to be standing at the end, right, Bob?
That's right. We talk about matchups all the time, and I think really that's the key in this ball game. Obviously, the strength of Redbank Valley is that throwing game. The strength of Karns City is that rushing game. Guess what? Redbank was exposed a little bit at the beginning of the season against Port Allegheny, but then again, I think everybody was exposed who faces Port Allegheny. And Bliss, the running back, certainly has had an unbelievable season up there. But, you know, so the reality is it's strength versus strength, so we'll see.
Yeah, tonight, too, it is a homecoming here at Redbank Valley, so we'll also bring you some of the festivities from the homecoming. Of course, in the pregame here, we're going to have Karns City performing because that homecoming will take a while at halftime. So we'll have them in the background as we go on here in the pregame show. We'll take our first time out. We're going to come back. We'll talk about the teams involved here tonight. Do want to thank Redbank Valley, though, very quickly here. McMillan's Carpet Outlets rolling out the red carpet. They certainly have done that. Dave has his red Gatorade. He's happy, and Bob's just always smiling. So we're all ready to go. So we'll take our time out. Kerle Tire Friday Night Football is right here on exploreClarion.com.
The Cooper Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT, our most trusted truck tire, is now better than ever and available for your truck or SUV. They're designed for the reliability and durability to find adventure beyond the pavement and are backed by a Cooper mileage warranty of up to 65,000 miles. Learn more about the reliable Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT at CooperTire.com. Count on Cooper. Or stop by Kerle Tires in Clarion. Kerle Tires, the area's largest selection of tires.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
All-American Awards in Engraving are the people who make your first impression your best impression. All-American Awards in Engraving will help your organization, school, team, business, or event make that first impression memorable. They offer high-quality products and that personal small business service. From embroidery, screen printing, and engraving to graphic design and personalized gift ideas. See their selection of apparel, trophies, and awards. Let All-American Awards take your idea and make it your best first impression. Visit them today online at allamericanhq.com, Route 322 in Chippenville, or call 782-6264.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School football field, we've got the Karns City marching band in the background. The Gremlins out there performing here in the pregame. Of course, it's homecoming here at Redbank Valley High School football field. As we get set here for the ball game tonight, going inside the game brought to you by Brookville Equipment. And, well, I'll tell you, as far as these two teams go, I know, Dave, you always talk to coaches. Bob, you paid attention last week, of course, with this Karns City team. But what did they tell you? What did they tell you, Dave?
Well, I tried to stay away from them this week, basically, with autumn leaf and everything, and both teams, just coming off, especially Karns City. I didn't really want to get into it too much with Coach Sherwin because of what happened last week. That big loss they had against Clarion, 65-0. So I think what he would have said was, hey, we just didn't play real well. Clarion's a really good team. Everything like that, but they got to come out and do some things. I think it's really, really important for the quarterback, Cole Johnson, to come out and start whipping that ball around a little bit, because I think we could get in a high-scoring game as far as Karns City. Central Clarion's just good, Bob, right? And they weren't going to stop what they were doing. Jace Ferguson and that whole crew up there, that was just one of those games for Karns City. They were outmatched, and they got to sort of come back and try to rally a little bit.
Well, there's no question about it, Dave, and they are the cream of the crop in District 9. And you take a look, I think sometimes the coach, I know I've talked to different coaches in that situation, they don't even bother. They glance at that game film, they move on, because otherwise you dwell on it and it tends to stick around. But I think also, knowing this staff the way I do and having covered them all these years, I'm going to guarantee that's going to be a little bit of a motivator coming into tonight's ballgame. These two teams play each other very well to begin with, and I think that's just going to add a little bit of gasoline to the fire, so to speak.
Well, I think one of the things also is that both of these teams got a taste of somebody hanging 65 and 66 points on them. Port Allegheny hung 66 points on Redbank, and what Central Clarion did last week to Karns City. So they've both been there. And both teams, I think both coaches are going to say, hey, they've been there too. We've been there too. How are we going to bounce back from a game like we had? So, and Redbank had a real difficult time up in Kane last week, Bob. I mean, you get to a point where they got a win almost on the last play of the game. They went up to Kane, and I think they felt like it was going to be a little easier and everything, but they won that football game 22-16, and they had the score at the very end to get that win. So and Coach Gold did say in some of the articles, and Mike Kilroy said, hey, we were really happy the way our young guys performed, and our kids actually won that football game. And every year you go through a game where you struggle. It's a grind, and it's like, God, we should be killing this team by 30 points, and then you squeak one out 22-16. That gives you a little bit of confidence, I'd say.
The part of the game which we don't talk about often enough, I think, at times is, look, when you're a winning program, guess what? Everybody that plays you wants to play their best game against you, wants to come out on fire against you, has something to prove, plays with a little bit of an edge. And every once in a while, you get a game like the Kane game, which obviously Kane came out, played a great game. And really, if you talk to their fans, they're still convinced that they should have won it. And they question a couple of the calls. And that's great, because that's kind of what this is about. Whether the call was right, wrong, indifferent, I don't know. Obviously wasn't there and certainly didn't have the angle to see. But remember, everybody's going to play their best game against you. You've always got a target on your back. Redbank Valley, the last couple of years, has put up a ton of points. They've won a lot of these games. And to be quite honest, a lot of them very easily. And all these teams, they have long memories, and they're not going to forget those things. Again, they're going to come out and play their best football game against you.
Yeah, I think you made a really good point, because winning programs, you win those games. I mean, you know that you're in a grind, and you know how to come through and win those games.
All right, talking a little about both of the teams here tonight. Good conversation there with Dave and Bob as they look at both of these teams tonight. Going inside the game again, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll go around the league tonight, see what teams are playing. We'll get your keys to the game, the governor and Mr. Katis. We'll have those for you. Field conditions, weather forecast, and our kickoff is still all coming up. We're here at Redbank Valley. It is Karns City, Redbank Valley tonight, and it is Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
Modern Living Solutions in Knox is always on the lookout for driven, positive individuals to join their team. They offer career growth opportunities and industry-leading pay. No experience is necessary as training is provided. Apply today and build a future with Modern Living Solutions. For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net. At Clarion County Community Bank, you're more than just a number. With personalized service and modern conveniences, they make banking easy. Clarion County Community Bank, where community comes first. Get into a new piece of Bobcat equipment at Bobcat of Clarion this fall and take on more work for less. Visit us at bobcatofclarion.com.
Dubrook is your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier. From commercial to residential, Dubrook has you covered. Call 1-844-DUBROOK or visit dubrooking.com. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities. Dubrook, your solid choice in all things concrete.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School football field. Mike Kalinowski, Dave Katis, Governor Bob Dunkel. Brett English to my right up on the roof. We've got Nico Cosma. We always keep him separated from us because you never know what Nico's going to be up to. And we're here rolling tonight here in the Kerle Tire pregame show. We're going to go look around here. Land Pro is our D9 schedule sponsor. Some games tonight. Bald Eagle area is at Clearfield's Bradford. Bradford is at Smethport. Got to get it right. Brockway at Central Clarion. That could be interesting over there at Central Clarion.
Yeah, that should be an interesting game. I mean, Central Clarion rolled up 65 points, and let's see if we can keep it going against Brockway. Coach Heigl, I think he's got that team turned in the right direction now. So I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see because again, the distractions to Autumn Leaf. Sometimes that creates a bit of a challenge for certain coaches, and I don't think that'll be an issue, but you never know until you play the game.
That's right. We continue 2 counties at Otto Eldred. Here's one, too. Is Kane getting better? Because they play Brookville tonight. They were pretty good last week against Redbank Valley. Might be interesting how that game comes out, too.
Yeah, Matt Bodemer, the new coach up at Kane, and I'll tell you what, if I'm Kane and I played Redbank that strong last week and that hard, and he probably has those kids thinking, hey, guys, we could win. And we're going to go against a team that is very good. And who knows? We haven't seen Brookville for a few weeks now after the big rain game and everything. So that might be an interesting score to see at the end of the night.
I think it will be because Brookville has had their challenges with some key injuries, I know, and just the law of numbers have been a factor. But certainly that's going to be a good one.
How about Bonita over at Keystone and Meshannon Valley's at Kerwinsville. Port Allegheny's at St. Mary's. We'll see if Port Allegheny can keep rolling too. Ridgeway's at DuBois. That Ridgeway-DuBois might be okay as well. DuBois with that Wingard kid at the quarterback. Though I told somebody, I said, boy, I wish he had a few more weapons because he's really good.
Yeah, and I think, I forgot the score last week, but with Ridgeway, I think Allegretto, that quarterback's probably back by now, I'd imagine, and that probably is making Ridgeway a little bit more competitive. We saw Ridgeway down here against Redbank, and wasn't a real competitive game, but maybe Ridgeway's got to turn around up there a little bit.
And Union AC Valley at Punxsutawney. We'll have Union AC Valley next week as they take on Brockway. That'll be on Thursday night. Then on Friday, we'll have the Central Clarion and Punxsutawney game.
Oh, Punxsutawney.
Yeah, that'll be Punxsutawney and Central Clarion. We'll have that next week. And then the final game tonight, Sheffield's at Cameron County. Again, Land Pro is the sponsor for going around, looking at the games around the district. We'll have scores, too. If you go to exploreSportsPA.com, the scores will be updated there.
You mentioned that Punxsutawney team, and I just can't remember the kid's name, but he broke the single game rushing record, I think, last week, over 330 yards in a single game. So that would be something really good for you guys to get a chance to see a good running back from Punxsutawney.
Yeah. Well, and right here,
Here
one of
it
the
comes.
biggest fans
Here it comes.
of Punxsutawney Sports and Athletics, Mike Kalinowski.
Oh, my goodness. He always says that, but
I
it's
thought
true.
it was Constantino.
Wow, that's Hall of Famer Dave
Yeah,
Constantino.
Hall of Famer Dave Constantino for Punxsutawney, and he is. He's a big Chuck fan, but hey, you got to root for the Chucks, right? Wait, we got to get it in because you know how the Chucks when they're chewing on that wood. All right, here we go. We're going to take one more quick time out. We're going to come back, and we'll get some keys to the game. We'll have that for you coming up, and you are watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football. It's right here on exploreSportsPA.com.
In this limited time offer on the John Deere tractor you need at Land Pro Equipment. Right now, get 0% for 84 months on a 1023E tractor and loader with a low monthly payment of only $199. For more information, visit landproequipment.com.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builders Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
Eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
All right, we're back here at Redbank Valley High School football field, getting set for the Bulldogs and the Gremlins to come on. You got the big hall, like they set up the big hall, like what do you call it? The
tunnel.
The tunnel. There we go. I don't know what I couldn't think of the word.
And you're what type of teacher are you?
I don't know.
Math teacher? Is that right?
Oh, that's a dirty word right there. All right. So we got the tunnel all set up here, and we have what's really cool tonight too. We have the alumni in the band. We have the alumni cheerleaders. Bob actually, they wanted him to get some pom poms and go down and join them, but he said, "Why have to go up? We would have given you up for a little while."
See, the key is you have to have some type of rhythm, and I have negative rhythm. So anybody that knows me realizes that there's not a chance in the world that can happen.
That's what someone said one time. I said something about you singing, and they said, "Why do you pick on him so much?" I said, "Have you ever heard him sing?" And they said, "Oh,
there are very few people that can say they've heard me sing, and there's a reason why.
I'm staying low out of the radar here, man.
Keys to the game, guys, are Kale's Kitchen's keys to the game. What do you think? What does each team need to do?
Well, I'll take Karns City, Bob. You're dealing with a team that really got 65 hung on them last week in Central Clarion. You're dealing with 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. How do you get them to rebound? I think, Bob said something earlier. We're not even going to show the film or show the tape or anything else like that. But Coach Irwin, he's been around a while, so I think he knows. It's all positive, all the positive things we could do. Look what we did before that football game. Those are all positives. They came off a big win against Punxsutawney, 35-27. They've won 3 football games before that. So get back to those things, and I think you're going to deal with 16, 17, and 18-year-olds that want to get back on that field and play a football game and get that bad taste out of their mouth.
Yeah, no question about that. They're a very competitive group. They always have been, and I think barring anything crazy, they always will be. These guys want to come out and they want to prove that 65-0 was not the type of game that they're normally going to play, and I think obviously they're going to come here to play. But as we take a look at Redbank Valley, I think that it's real simple: lock, aim, fire. I think you're going to see Wagner's going to throw frequently. I also think the big key for Redbank is they've got to keep their foot on the accelerator. I think also this is kind of one of those games that sometimes when you're a student athlete, you think, Karns City's coming off a 65-0 loss. We should have not that much of a challenge. Well, I think that the coaching staff at Redbank Valley has said, look, guys, don't be fooled by 65-0. They're a much better team than that. They're a very physical team. They like to run the football. Redbank's got to find an answer to stop that run. I think part of it is you're going to have to plug the gaps, so to speak, and it's not really a type of defense that I think that they're really comfortable in running, because obviously you don't have to run that type of defense very often in this league, because this is more of a pass-oriented type of league. But here's the reality: you're going to have to find an answer, and if you don't, it's going to be a long night, because they've got a stable running backs, they've got a strong offensive line in Karns City, and they can move the football successfully.
Yeah, and I think the other thing along with that, Bob, is that hey, we have a good program. Sometimes you win those games because you're a good program. You're not going to win them all because you're a good program. You might have gone up to Kane last week and won at the end of the game 22-16, but there's no guarantee we're going to win it just because we're a good program. You're playing a really good football team tonight, so it'll be interesting how we come out and how they perform on the opening kickoff and see who gets the ball. And
all right, there we go.
We're going.
Kale's Kitchen's keys to the game. We're going to go to the anthem here at Redbank Valley.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
There we go, the national anthem from Redbank Valley High School. Glad you could be with us tonight here on exploreSportsPA.com. It is Kerle Tire Friday Night Football, and we're getting set to lock, aim, and fire as here come the Bulldogs. And Bob, this is where we saw a couple guys going down here, going through this new side of Redbank Valley. We'll see if they maybe cut a few more holes in it.
Hey,
and here they come.
Never want to put anybody on the disabled list running through that sign.
Well, here we go. We did better this time.
Oh,
there we go.
We lost a cheerleader on the left side, though. She's down.
Oh.
She's down at the 48.
Well, see, there's going to have to keep working on it. Have to get it to perfection.
That's it. She's okay. She's laughing. They're coming off the field, but she come down off of that tower real quick.
All right, so we want to look at the weather forecast, field conditions tonight. Cousin Basil Restaurant And J&J Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales. Going to see a low get down around 49. Should drop into the 60s and maybe upper 50s by the conclusion of the ball game. Might see some winds around 6 miles an hour, but other than that, a little bit of cloud cover. Could be in and out around 40% with that, and that's where we stand there. Field conditions, they look great. We've had some rain early on in the week, but the last few days have been very nice, and it seems like the field's holding up well.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, and Mike and Bob just taking a look across the way and everything. Boy, Karns City traveled well, man. Bleachers all packed on that Karns City side of the field, so those people they like their football, and they traveled all the way down here to Redbank to see this one.
Yeah, well, then just up the road, right? Just around the bend and up the road. And here we go as the two teams come in. Bob's favorite part of the ball game here, it's the ceremonial coin toss.
Absolutely drives me nuts because, look, if you're going to do this, just literally walk out and, the officials, there's an easier way you could do this. Just point and say, look, these guys won the toss. They've decline. Just eliminate this. You could save 5 minutes. I'm all about saving time.
You know what changed it all was back years ago when I actually watched the NFL. Remember when the heads tails deal in Detroit? I think that's what changed it all.
This is the pageantry about it, boys. That's it.
I'm not about pageantry. I'm about let's get right to the point.
Bob wants to like that smash mouth to start right away, but Karns City won the toss. They're going to defer.
And again, they're going to their natural strength, which is defense. They want to challenge Redbank Valley. And last week won a toss, and they started out on the offensive side and didn't fare so well.
Take the ball. Take the ball. Take the ball. More times you touch it, the more times you can score.
Well, the defensive guy in me says it's about field position.
That public service announcement brought to you by me.
Byers back deep there along with Roop. As we get started here.
Yeah, this is where if you're Karns City on special teams, you got to be careful because any of these guys back there for the Bulldogs had the ability to take it to the house.
Well, the other thing you watch in a big football game, you're a little preoccupied with things, and sometimes coaches come out and try to get that onside kick because nobody's really expecting something like that.
Yeah, speaking of that dynamic kick in Mike's favorite league, the NFL, is just crazy. That's just ruining the game.
Well, you really we got him all fired up early. We even kicked it off yet.
Well, he's fired up. Look at Bob's
I cannot
one.
stand it.
We got them all. We got them going.
That's why you watch Canadian football. It's a little bit better. All right, here's Slater's kick things off. Byers. And that's Root back deep. Yeah, and they went on the onside kick.
My genius partner called that one all the way.
There it is.
Onside kick. There we go. We're never not expecting it. Give it a shot.
He is looking like a genius. Dave Katis, not 3 minutes ago.
That's it.
So they're catching them off guard here. Here we go. Ball sits at the 45-yard line of Redbank, and it is Karns City with the football here. So kind of wins for them. They defer, but they get the ball. So here we go. It is Johnston.
In Karns City, they're trying to get the stick set across the way and everything, Mike, but they're lining up in that three back backfield back there to say, we're going to run it, boys, and let's see if you can stop us.
They're going to pitch that ball. That's to Schur, and Schur breaking tackles, and he'll take it for almost 10 yards. We'll see where they spot him. He'll be just shy. Give him 9, second down and 1.
Nothing fancy that play. They've run really since the 80s, and straight up the gut, just shy of a first down.
Schur has been the workhorse out of the backfield, although they go to a whole host of guys. You never know who's going to run. They also have Higginbotham back there, too. Schur. Ball pitch this time to Higginbotham, and he'll take that football for the first down as he crosses the 35-yard line down around the 36.
Schur so far this year has racked up about 408 yards. You might as well put another 9 on there, so he's close to 417 yards on the season. So he's been the big workhorse, and we saw him earlier in the year run that football, and he's a horse to bring down.
Ball right around the 31-yard line. Here we go, 1st and 10 here for Karns City. They had the onside kick. Now they're going to run that jet sweep right to left. Over the left side with that football, and I think another first down carry. That's Riley Hamilton as they bring him right to left. And it looks like he's going to have enough. He'll gain 12. They're going to move the chains. That's another first down for the Gremlins.
Well, they probably mapped this out a little bit and have it scripted that the 4, 5, or 6, 7 plays they want to run right on this drive. And they've been pretty successful, Bob, on all of them.
They have, and it's all about matchups, and they see some things that they like, and they've been able to capitalize on them.
Ball rest at the 20. That's in the Dubrook red zone. Here we go. Single receivers out to the left. Johnson under center. Scherer in the backfield. Redbank jumps here. We'll see if they were pulled or if anyone moved offensively, but they're clapping. It's on Redbank.
Yeah, good hard cadence. Mike, you talk about multiple running backs back there touching the football. A number of years ago, you and I did a game. I think it was 14 different running backs that particular night touched the football.
Wow.
So here we go. 1st and 5 for the Gremlins. As they are driving here, they're going right to that run, and they've been effective with it.
Probably not the start that Coach Gold thought that they would have defensively, because you scheme against what they're trying to do on the run, and you think you have a pretty good plan formulated, but so far Karns City dominating.
Hand off, Scherer gets the carry. Scherer right up the gut, spinning around. He can run tough. Redbank was trying to rip that ball away, but he's going to end up getting about 3 is what it looks like. See where they spot that football officially.
I like the way he runs that football. Really protects it. Had some initial contact, kept the legs churning a little bit.
2nd down and 2 here for the Gremlins. He did pick up the 3 yards. Ball sits right around the 12. Going to split a receiver on each side. Johnston will work under center. Higginbotham in the backfield. Or is that, nope, that's Higginbotham. And he gives it to him, and he's racing toward the goal line. He'll be stopped just shy of there. Making the saving tackle was Maganati. But that'll be a 1st and goal here for the Gremlins from the 3-yard line.
Boy, it was just like he was shot out of a cannon. He knew where that first down marker was, Bob, and he just spun through and able to pick up that first down. I thought for a brief instant he might find his way into the end zone, but he was pulled down.
A lot of times you talk about a nose for the 6. That time was nose for the end zone.
Yeah.
Higginbotham back there. He's got Mason Bell back there, too. Handoff, Scherer over the left side. Scherer powering his way into the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. We'll have to see what the flag is first, as that was a Scherer going in from 3 yards out. They're going to call.
I think it's going to be a hold.
Yep, hold here against the Gremlins, so that'll take the touchdown off.
And, of course, that's gets you a little on the frustrated side. You're taking points off the board.
Yeah, and on that touchdown that was just called back, boy, that left side of the line just bulldozing through that left-hand side that time, and sure able to get in, but nonetheless called back.
So that ball pushed back right around about the 13-yard line, 12-yard line.
Now remember, the optimist says this gives you more real estate to work with.
Ball handed off, hitting the backfield, but running to the right side and going in for the touchdown. That's
Brandon Slater.
Yeah, that's a Slater. Will get the score. He'll take that in from about the 15-yard line after that penalty. So it's a 15-yard run for him. So Slater getting the first score here for Karns City. Comes at the 9:51 mark.
Taking a look here on the extra points, and look like Cole Johnston is still in there as far as quarterback is concerned, unless he's holding. And they're going to go for 2 here, fellas.
So he'll work with Scherer in the backfield. Going to direct snap it right to Scherer. He spins around. Is he going to get there is the question, and he's not. He'll be brought down short. 6-0. Karns City leads Redbank Valley. We'll take a quick timeout. 9:51 to go here in the first. And you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Discover Regen RX, specializing in regenerative orthopedic medicine and aesthetics. Feel better, move better, look better. Visit regenrxhealth.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley, 6-0. Do want to thank new sponsors to our broadcast, Modern Living Solutions of Knox and Destin Windows and Doors of Sligo. And there's another Kick, and it's short, and bringing this football back for Redbank Valley. That's Eastlick.
Yeah, Austin Eastlick just picked up himself a line drive kick on the kickoff and just headed straight up the football field. And luckily for Karns City, they were able to bring him down.
Do want to thank Durston Windows Mike, that new sponsor you just talked about. Appreciate them coming along tonight.
Yeah, we got a lot of new ones on board on our broadcast, so that's fantastic. Thanks, everyone out there.
So here we go, Redbank with the football near midfield as they take over. Ball handed off. Byers gets the carry over the right side, tries to turn the corner. He's not going to do it. Boy, I'll tell you what, Slater was right there to find him. And they're going to say, I believe, no gain on the play as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you're going to see number 20, Brandon Slater, and number 22, Owen Higginbotham out. They're all over the place, all over the field the last couple games that we've seen them. So that's one of the strengths of the Karns City defense. Those young men know how to tackle.
Second down, 10, ball from the 47-yard line. Redbank working the football. Wagner works out of the shotgun here. Byers in the backfield with him. He's going to look to throw. Byers fires the ball, finds Wagner fires Byers out of the backfield, and how about that? Nice run, gets across midfield, and he's going to be close to first down yardage. I think he's got it. He picks up 11, and they're going to move the chains where the official came in. It is good.
Good job by Byers that time, and great stiff arm on number 22, Owen Higginbotham by Byers, and enabled him to pick up that first down.
I always like those high-confidence pass plays to start the ball game for any quarterback. Doesn't have to think as much. Just a nice high percentage completion rate.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Swing pass out, caught by Byers again. Here's Byers looking for some room, and Byers will be forced out of bounds. Flag on the play, and looks like if he gets anything, it might be one.
Yeah, infraction was on the far side.
Yeah, Jackson Huffman was out there.
And most likely a hold.
Trying to block number 16. He's having a conversation with the referee, so probably against him.
It is the hold to back him up. It'll be a 2nd and 20. Penalties brought to you by Redbank Chevrolet here on EYT. And do not make a penalty the next time you're looking for a new car or truck or a used vehicle. Get down to Redbank Chevrolet.
Well, I don't know how patient Coach Gould's going to be throwing the short passes here. They've had the ball a few times now, and he likes that quick strike offense too, Bob.
I wouldn't be afraid to stretch it.
Wagner steps up. He's got lots of time now. He can do whatever he wants. Wagner, he's going to run. Here's Wagner with that football across the midfield, 45 and out of bounds, around the 43-yard line. So he gets near where that original first down marker was.
Number 5, Ronald Sajal, had him lined up, so pretty smart move by Wagner, just saying, I'll live to play another day. I'm just going to get out of bounds here.
Picks up roughly, 8, 9. Second down here and a long 11.
Wagner's a junior, but it seems like this is his 38th year of eligibility.
It sure does, doesn't it?
He certainly plays that way.
Here's Wagner again out of the shotgun. No one in the backfield with him. He's going to fire that ball to the right side. It is caught. That's Roop. Here's Roop turning around. Roop looking for some room, finds it, gets down around the 35-yard line. So he's going to pick up about 8, almost 9 yards on the play, but it sets up, would be a 3rd down now.
Yeah, there's a little discrepancy from the down marker on the side of the field. He's showing 4th down, and we're showing 3rd down here in the press box.
Should be 3rd down.
Yeah, because of the penalty, it should be 3rd.
Right.
It's 3rd down. Ball snap back to Wagner. Wagner has some pressure, flushed out of the pocket. Wagner firing back across his body. It's incomplete. So now it goes to, and I think Coach Gold was checking with the sideline judge. Yeah, that it should be 4th down coming up. Or
the offense is coming off.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, you missed it down.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's some discrepancy up here in the press box, and the referee's taking a look, and
usually they mark it. They have a band usually on their finger.
Yeah.
Well, Karns City's going to take over on downs here. Redbank really should have had another down.
Yep.
Here we go, 7:55 to go in the first, and now we got whistles.
And the white hat. This should be 4th down. You're right. We have the clock operator.
No, it's 4th down now.
So I've seen this discrepancy. The white hat is going to still having a little jaw with Coach Gold down there. He's going to pull.
And
normally you've got it marked on your hand.
Yep.
An official does.
That's right, Bob. Yeah, that's exactly
well,
right.
They're going to talk here, and they missed it down.
And I can tell you very few times, if you have the guys open their hand up, almost everybody, they should have that 3rd down showing.
Oh, man.
They're giving it to Karns City here, so they'll say Karns City 1st down. And we'll have to go back sometime. I'd like to take a look on the YouTube, the video just to see. But I think that should have been 4th down for Redbank. But instead, here comes Karns City with the football. So the Gremlins have it. Johnson works out of the shotgun. He's going to hand that football off. Slater gets the carry, and Slater gets short yardage. Give him 1. 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, I keep watching the sidelines to see if there's any other conversations over that down. Coach Gold's still not happy on the Redbank sidelines, but he's got to let that go and
you got to let it go.
Call a football game.
Game's underway, but that's the kind of thing that really gets under your skin, and you're going to think about the entire game. You're going to think about all this weekend.
Boy, that looked quite obvious to us up here, wasn't it?
Yep.
Backs again in the I formation behind Johnston. Pitch back. Slater looking for room on the right side. Flag on the play. And there we go. It's a gain of about 5, but I think you're going to see it coming back.
Yeah, there's no question at the end that time it was sealed a little too perfectly, so to speak.
Yeah, just a little hook down here, and they'll make the call. And the referee will come over and have a conversation. He doesn't want to get too close, the referee, to that Redbank sideline, I would think. So he's keeping himself outside the hash marks.
And they'll march it off.
They'll mark it off. You know a good way to ensure that the down was correct? You can be an official, too. Just go to PIAA.org, and you can sign up there. And I'm very serious about it. They need folks, guys. We always get and it should have been a down for Redbank. We all agree to that, but go to PIAA.org. They need folks. They really do.
Absolutely. I was waiting for that, and you just didn't launch it.
Ball pitched back. Higginbotham with the carry over the left side. Oh, he's got a head of steam down the sideline. 1st down and more, 50, 45, 40. Down to the 35-yard line, and then out of bounds. What a run by Higginbotham. And he's all the way down to the Redbank Valley. We'll see where they spot him out.
Brock Monrian down there running him out, or he would have had a little bit more pasture to run. So good break for Karns City to clear that left side open, Bob. And, boy, he just took off running.
Ball to 39. Trying to figure out the yardage for you, Bob.
30.
See? When it comes to numbers, Bob's the guy.
I know. He does he's the stat guy, man. He's good at this.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a
serviceable.
fake.
Let's put it that
Johnston
way.
looking to throw, has a man breaking open, fight for the ball, and it is just out of the hands down there. That was Troy Nagel, the intended receiver. Kind of got turned around. He always had to make a Willie Mays catch on it.
Carson Goldock there on the coverage, and, yeah, he turned around a few times and not able to pull that football in, but Gold was right on him. So good defensive play by Redbank that time.
That was a nice play call. The result wasn't what Karns City wanted, but it's a nice play call because it does multiple things. Yes, it didn't work, but it puts that element, that idea in that Bulldog defense a little bit. You may get a little bit of a cushion. We might have a sideline warning here. I'm not sure.
No, he's having a coach. He's got an assistant really giving it to the white hat back here. And he's going to tell him to keep it quiet.
So there we go. The official now gives the warning to the bench, and here we go.
Yeah, that's tough because that could really come back and haunt you later. This is early on in the football game. You got to let these things go.
Yeah, you have to move on.
Yeah, and so does the white hat. He's got to let it go, too. He can't continue to jaw on the side. If he's going to call penalty on the play, and then go back to what you're doing. You can't engage.
Johnson's going to hand it off. And Slater's going to take that football ahead. And Slater's going to get close to 5. We'll see where they spot it. It's like about 4. 2nd down here and 6.
I'll give
or
Slater
3rd down. Now we're 3rd down.
20?
Brett's like,
yeah,
please,
don't
mess it up.
I know. So Redbank putting together a couple good drives on the evening.
Yeah, this is a great situation to be in for Karns City because it's 4-down territory.
Yeah.
You run the football. All you got to do is get half the yardage right now.
Yep.
Here it is, third down and 6. Johnston sends the man in motion. And did he keep it? I believe he did. He goes right up the gut. He's going to be down shy of the 30-yard line.
It's actually Shearer.
Shearer did get the carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a quick, heavy hitter.
So
yeah, and you're just relying on Shearer to just bust it up through that middle. So it's confidence now for going for it on fourth down.
Well, it's fourth and a long 3.
Yeah, these are manageable downs to convert if you've got a strong running game.
Yeah, that's a good point, Bob.
So far, Karns City has run the ball effectively. They lead 6-0. Backs in the eye. Here's the handoff. Kept by the quarterback, Johnston over the left side, and Johnston fooled everybody, and he's going to go for the touchdown. 31 yards, but a flag thrown. Is it after the play or during the play?
It appears to be during the play based on the reaction of the line.
Yeah, he called it on number 51, C.J. Emmerich.
And the sad thing is it's completely opposite.
Unsportsmanlike.
Both
So that
ways.
would be after the play. Is the touchdown count or not? That's our question. Because it came in and then.
Karns City's offense is still on the field and Redbank's defense, so.
Everybody's got a little bit of confusion in this one.
They're all coming back again.
If it's unsportsmanlike, I was thinking it.
Yeah, be
it's
after the touchdown.
Play, and the touchdown would count.
It wouldn't be during the play. It looked like Johnson was over the goal line, and we saw the flag go up in the air.
Yeah.
So
they're going to sort it out, and at least they're going to get together.
I think it has to be a touchdown.
Redbank's going backwards.
Yeah, I think it has to be a touchdown.
Wow.
So that's 31 yards for Johnston. Boy, I'll tell you what, Johnston did a nice job to that left side.
Yeah, he did. He just kept it. You know what? I was just going to say that. We haven't seen him push that ball, tuck that ball in, and then pull it back out and keep it. But I'll sit on my 1-for-1 call so far here tonight, let me tell you.
Looks like they're going for 2.
I was getting ready to say, too, look at that left side, how wide open it is.
Honest to God,
wow.
Bob, you're right. I think that's exactly right.
Boy, everybody was bunch selling out the middle.
So here we go for the 2-point conversion, Johnston.
Sure.
And Scherer takes it. He does. He takes it in. I was waiting for that official to put his hands up. Scherer gets the 2-point conversion. And that'll make it 14-0 in favor of Karns City. We'll take a break. You're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com. So Karns City extends their lead. A little bit of confusion there, but the touchdown counts for Johnston. And then the unsportsmanlike offsetting penalties. And now Slater set to kick it off.
Well, you got the Bulldogs on their heels here a little bit.
You got to take a deep breath.
Then they squib it down the field again. It's going to be covered. I believe that was a Nicewanger getting on top of the football.
This situation, it's easier said than done, but you have to take a deep breath, forget about that call, take care of business. You trail 14-0. You got to get something on this drive, even if it's not points. It's got to be a confidence builder. You got to flip the field position a little bit.
Yeah, you got to come out and pick up. Just let's get a first down. Let's get everybody settled down. Geez, we're even nervous up here in the press box. I mean, it's like, geez, man, everybody just take a breath here, okay? I mean, and.
Yeah, plenty of time. We're only at the 5:10 mark.
Gosh, I know. Everybody's tight. You can just tell out there.
1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Wagner looks to throw, dumps it off. It's almost intercepted. Almost coming up with that pick for Karns City. That was Satchigal. I think that's how you say it.
I'm glad you said that.
Sczcgiel.
I tried that earlier in the game.
Or Skizgel, maybe.
I went with Sajel.
I'm probably murdering it.
I
and
think
his
Dave
parents
might
are
be
like,
right on this one, Mike. I don't mean to challenge you, but we apologize regardless.
Yes, we do. We want to make sure that we get the kiddos' names right. Wagner hands it off. Here's Eastlake. Eastlake hit. He's not going to go anywhere. Driven backwards. He'll get 1 yard, but Karns City all over Eastlake that time. You can name a tackler there, as they were all there. Third down and 9.
You will generally, as a rule, find that if you're facing a team that runs the football well, guess what? They tackle the running game pretty well.
Yeah, Devontae Doherty, number 73, coming off of the bottom of that pile. So Redbank coming up against a pretty good defense so far here in the first quarter. Stout.
Big question was, could Redbank throw against Karns City? We thought Karns City, as far as defensively, that might have been a weaker point, but so far hanging in there. Here's the throw. It is caught by Roop. Roop making a move. Loses a tackle, gets hit, and he's going to be driven backwards. He will not get to the first down mark. He will gain 5 is all, maybe 6. They'll give him just up across the 40-yard line, and they're going to still need 4 for this first down. It's 4th and 4.
Yeah, and Redbank sends a punting unit on, and looks like Jackson Huffman, number 16, is back deep, but he does a lot of different things.
I was going to say, he can do almost anything here.
Let's stick our predictions out there, Bob.
I think he's going to just kick it because these guys here are licking the chops. You've got 10 pretty much up in the box because they're willing to concede a nice return on this one. They don't want to take the chance.
Runs to the right side. He's going to fake. Tries to turn the corner and does. First down for Huffman. Up to the 50, 45-yard line. And then driven out of bounds on that far side.
Boy, that's a gutsy move.
Yeah,
wow.
It is. He kept it, and he was in between, and then all of a sudden he says, I can get to the stick. And, boy, there's enough film out there to see that number 16 has that football. He's going to do something with it.
19 on the run for him.
Yeah, that's why they played all 10 in the box. The only thing is they didn't protect that outside.
Yeah.
They didn't seal the outside. He realized that right away. Everybody pinched in.
Write that one down and start, Mike, because that's a big play in this football game right there.
So the fake punt puts Redbank back with a Nick's Auto Body first down here. Ball snap back to Wagner.
Confidence builder with that one.
Here's Byers getting the carry. Byers spun around, hit, driven backwards, doesn't get anything there. Johnston initially in there on the tackle. They'll say he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
With those Redbank guys trying to strip that football out of there. Cole Johnson in on that tackle too, and he was in there trying to rip that football away. So
these guys are definite believers in having 2 or more assists on a tackle. And that's just old school football. It's fundamentally sound. It's the way they're taught.
Couple receivers out to the right, one to the left here. That's Gold here for Wagner. Byers in the backfield looking to throw. Dancing around, pocket collapsing. Now he's flushed out to the right side. Wagner looking, and Wagner is going to tiptoe out of bounds. He'll get a couple positive yards out of it. He could have just thrown that away, but he does pick up a few, and it looks like, about 4 there?
Yeah, initial pressure by number 18, Braden Hamilton, got Wagner out of that pocket and got him on the run. And, boy, when you get him on the run like that, you better close pretty quick because he's got some wheels, no doubt about that.
Third down and 6 here for the Bulldogs. 2:46 to go here in quarter number 1. 14-0. Karns City leading here by the 2 scores. Empty backfield. Wagner dropping back, looking to throw. Wagner dancing around, fires the football. It is caught. And bringing that pass in was Brock Monrian. And he's going to have more down the sideline. That's first down and more. Right around the 21-yard line.
Good pass, Mr. Dunkel. Just that nice, short little pass, and everybody get it to your playmakers. And Monrian caught it and did something with it.
Yeah, big job there moving the sticks.
Ball just outside the 20. We'll call it the 21. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs as they try to get on the board here late in quarter number 1. They trail, as I said, 14-0. Go empty backfield again, 4 wide. Wagner throwing, and the pass is batted away. And knocked away down there. Good job by Owen Kaufman to knock that away.
Yeah, Rylan Roop went right where he's supposed to be, and Wagner was sort of off balance a little bit, just couldn't gun it in there like he usually does, and that ball took a long time to get there. Good job by Karns City on that defense to try to break that one up. I've seen that play 1,000 times down here in Redbank over the year. Over this year, with Levin being right there in that open area.
Ball to the right side, and Huffman is going to bring it in past the Huffman. That's a good gain. Down, what is that, down inside the 15-yard line to about the 13. So a gain of 7.
10. Yeah, I think you're at the 13, Mike.
Second down and about 3, or third down and 3. Third down 3 here for the Bulldogs. Another third down. They've been converting. Wagner looks to throw, ball fired, and flag on the play.
They're probably going to get Owen Higginbotham. That time just coming in a little bit too early, I think.
Timing was really close on that one.
They got it. I thought they had it covered pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're talking it over. Maybe it's not as easy as we thought. And it does go against Karns City. Pass interference. So the penalty will be assessed. That'll be a first down here for the Dogs.
Yeah, Higginbotham just got there just a tad early.
And the official was in great position, too, to make that call.
Yeah, he was, Bob. Good point.
Ball's going to be down around the 7. So a first and goal here for the Bulldogs. Minute 44 on that clock. Again, trips right, single receiver left. Wagner going to keep the football. Here's Wagner running up the middle, and Wagner's going to be hit at about the 5. So he'll get a couple as all. Second and goal from the 5.
Yeah, they took Drew Byers out of the backfield that time and split him out a little bit wide. And when you start spreading people out, it's a natural progression to try to maybe have that quarterback take a quarterback draw like they did. Now Monrian's back in the backfield with him now.
You create a one-on-one matchup oftentimes.
From the 5, second and goal here for the Dogs. Wagner rolling to the right side, spins back around to the left. He's under pressure. Wagner is just going to be spun around, gets rid of that football, but he's already down. He's out of bounds. He's going to lose yardage on the play, but they keep possession here, but that's going to push him back all the way to about the 15-yard line.
Yeah, he thought he had Brecken Minnick in the end zone, and Wagner able to get that football off. But like you said, Mike, just out of bounds, and that's a pretty big loss on that play.
It just ran out of real estate.
Yeah, he kept the play alive, which you want, but you got to make a decision. And, junior quarterback, it's like just throw it out of bounds. You already got it inside the 10, and just get rid of it.
So it's a loss of 10 on the play. Ball back to the 15. Here we go. Wagner working out of the shotgun. Fires the ball left side. Caught! Fires! Touchdown! How about that? 16 yards for the score for Redbank Valley, and they get on the board with 56 seconds to go here in the first.
Pretty little pass by Wagner, and Byers just did a little seam route right there, and he put it right on the numbers. The two of the Karns City defenders just let Byers get loose going to the end zone, and good pass by Byers, by Wagner, excuse me.
Extra point try. Fricko's on. Here's the kick by Fricko. That kick is high, long, and that kick is good. 56 seconds to go. Here in the first, it's now 14-7 as Karns City's lead is now just the 1 score, and you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
At NPRC, affordable opportunities are endless. Learn more at their information session on Tuesday, September 24th. Visit nprcevents.org to register for this virtual event. Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. Brighter futures begin here.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley, the homecoming crowd smiling now. They're on the board. It's 14-7. Nice pass from Wagner to Byers. And we get set to kick things off. Fricko will send it deep. Slater is the deep man. He didn't get much of a chance to return stuff last week with Euchert kicking with Central Clarion. We'll see what Fricko does here. There it goes. And it goes off of the hands of Higginbotham right into Slater's hands. 15, 20, 25-yard line following a blocker. And he takes it out to about the 27, 28. Still moving across the 30 up to the 31. Big scrum down there as it was moving up the field.
Yeah, I thought he was stopped, and the whistle, we didn't hear a whistle, so he just kept on moving. So good return by Karns City. They should have great field position.
It is. You always have to be careful, too, if you're that coverage team. You see a guy mishandle the football. A lot of times guys will slow up, and it drives me crazy as a guy who loves special teams to see that. No, keep on running. Run hard at him, because you'll see oftentimes a big run after a fumble.
Johnston is in the shotgun. Don't see much back there. They're going to keep the football to Johnston. Here's Johnston over the left side. High stepping it. First down and more across the 45 and up near midfield. Nice run by Johnston, and he's going to end up gaining on the about 16, almost 17 on the run.
Yeah, good running by Cole Johnston. Put it in there, pulled it right back out. Made something happen.
Well, there is a flag, though, on the play, so this one's going to be coming back.
I thought there was a hold on that far side.
Let's see what we got here.
So that'll back him up.
It's from the spot.
So it'll go from the end of the run.
Wow, the hold really occurred about a yard upfield. So,
well, we're going to give him a little bit of an advantage there. It'll be a first down here, and what about 5?
About 5, yeah, I'd go with 5.
Brett's giving me hand signals. He knows. He's looking.
You got to be careful with some of those hand signals.
I know, Brett. He gets a little crazy at times. Here we go. Backs in the eye behind Johnston. Going to pitch it back. That's Slater. Or no, that's Schur getting the carry. He'll take it for the first down as he takes it up to the 40-yard line.
That's probably going to
be 45-yard line. Yeah, it's a gain of 9.
It's probably going to be the last play of the first quarter, fellas.
We'll see. They're still kind of looking around here.
Yeah, it'll be. They're not going to break the huddle, not these guys.
All right, so that's it. The first quarter is in the books. And do want to thank Clarion Forest VNA, our first quarter sponsor. We'll take a timeout, 14-7, as Karns City leads Redbank as we go to quarter number 2 here at Redbank Valley. You're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care. Get into a new piece of Bobcat equipment at Bobcat of Clarion this fall and take on more work for less. Visit us at bobcatofclarion.com.
Saw him earlier.
All right, we go to quarter number 2 here on EYT Media at Explore Sports PA. It's a Hager Paving second quarter. And for Karns City, we have a 1st and 10 for the Gremlins as we start the quarter.
If you're a Karns City fan, this is your type of ball game. This is the way you wanted to start. Right now, you're in a driver's seat at 14-7. You want to put together a nice long drive here.
It's been a good football game so far.
Slater in there, too, in the backfield this time with Johnston. He's going to go to him. Big hole up the middle. Banging around. Breaks tackles. There he goes. 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10-5. And that's a touchdown. And that will go 55 yards for the score for Slater.
Boy, just popped right there at the line of scrimmage. And Slater turned on the afterburners. Boy, that kid has got some speed without a doubt. And he turned it on at the 30-yard line, and there was no way that Redbank Valley defense was going to bring him down.
Yeah, all 11 up in the box, and that's great to stop the run. But if he gets by that first and second group, there is no one left. That's exactly what happened. 55-yard run.
Slater comes on for the extra point try, and Johnson will be the holder. So Karns City strikes just as we start this second quarter. Lead back up to the 2 scores. Here's Slater's extra point try, and it is up, and that kick is no good. So 20-7 is where the score stands as Karns City leads Redbank Valley. We'll break. It's Kerle Tire High School football, Friday night football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
All right, so Karns City gets the touchdown. Slater, the 55-yard run. They lead by the 2 scores again. It's 20-7. Roop and Byers back deep. That is not. It's on the other side.
A little dark in here, Mike.
Yeah, I was looking down there. Who was going to kick? And the ball's going to be taken again. Niswanger getting on top of that football as the ball was just kind of squirted down the field. That was Slater.
Yeah, it's a pretty heads-up play there by Niswanger to go ahead and secure the football. At times, guys want to tuck that ball and try and run with it. That's bad news. Just secure it, protect it, and let your quarterback take care of business.
Yeah, they want to be a hero, and it's like coaches like, oh, my gosh, just take a knee. So good job by young Isaac.
Ball to 25-yard line. Here we go, Redbank Valley. Trailing here by 13. Ball handed off. Not much. Eastlick, I believe, was the one on the carry. See who gets up from the bottom there.
I liked Eastlick. Yep. He earlier in the year, they were giving it to him, and that young man was just popping some holes and picking up big yardage and everything else. And
well, he loses about a half yard there. I thought he might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I thought they would go to him a little bit more tonight.
Second down, a long 10, almost 11. Wagner looks to throw. Wagner pocket collapsing, flushed out of that pocket. Bell chasing him down. Here's Wagner down the sideline. Wagner fires down the field, and was he out of bounds? He was right on that sideline over there. Of course,
he's
out. A long way for us
to see. The officials marking it. He's out.
Yeah, they did mark it, Bob. Good pickup there, but fine. I was just going to say great job by Braylon Wagner. He threw the football out of bounds, but he threw it out of bounds, but first of all, he stepped out of bounds.
It's a 3-man rush that Karns City is applying all this pressure with. That's, to me, is what's really impressive.
So they're going to lose, looks like, about 8 or 9. So it's a third and, about 18?
Yeah.
Is what it looks like. Here's Wagner, third down and long. Wagner looking to throw, flushed out of the pocket again. Wagner chased down from behind, and he's tripped up. He'll get back a few yards, but that is Hall. And I'll tell you what, Karns City defensively playing extremely well.
Well, everybody knows the roles and responsibilities defensively. You have 3 guys down, and then you've got a wave of linebackers that are there, and they flow as the rollout takes place. Everybody knows to slide on down into position.
Picks up about 5 there.
Yeah, that was Troy Nagel that got him out of bounds and made a shoestring tackle on him on the sideline. So good job by number 18. Man, he closed on Wagner pretty quick, too.
Hamilton back to take the punt. Here's Huffman. Good snap to him. Huffman's going to get the punt away. Hamilton will come up. He'll take it. Spins around, and he'll be dropped. Good tackle that time. Was that Niswanger? It was.
Mm-hmm. Good tackle, one-on-one. That's tough.
Fantastic plays tonight, special teams. Isaac Niswanger.
So from the 47-yard line of Redbank, Karns City will have the football at good field position with 10.5 to go here in the HIgh Paving second.
Yeah, Bulldogs here need to come up with an answer on this run.
Yeah, they made some changes on that defensive line, too. Bailey Bowser's coming in 5'8", 311 pounds, playing that nose guard position. So they're trying to secure that running game up front a little bit, Bob.
Here's Johnston. Going to hand that off. Was that the Slater? There it is. And he's going to be hit and driven backwards. He'll only get about one. Second down and 9 here for the Gremlins.
Austin Eastlick in on that tackle. Number 1 coming up off that pile with those green gloves.
I'm going to tell you, I'm starting to smell a few things from the concession stand.
Uh-oh.
It's not too bad.
Bob disappears.
Crazy, huh? That's it. I think I got that same smell. I'm thinking of the pizza or the meatball sub here or something. Jeez.
Johnson out of the shotgun this time. Johnson hands it off. Slater right up the gut. This time, not going on. We do have a penalty flag. Roop was in on the tackle. It was only a gain of about 2.
And it's going to be anybody's guess on this penalty.
Yeah, you know what? There was almost another one back down the field at 30-yard line. It was a big friggin' scrum going on down there.
That's the one I was looking at myself.
Yeah.
The one in the secondary?
Yes.
So the hold, they're going to back him up.
It's getting a little chippy down there. Everybody's Redbank, of course, Coach Gold talked to him and said, hey, you got to maintain your composure here.
So it'll be a second down and about 17 here for Karns City. 9:51 to go here in the second. 20-7, the score with Karns City in the lead. They've got this football here. Long way to go here on second down. Johnson's going to keep it, and he's got room. Found a block. Left side, Johnston breaking it. He's down to the 20, 15 to the 10, 5, and there you have a touchdown. 55 yards for him.
Wow, Cole Johnson around that left side. He picked up a couple big blocks downfield, too, at the 30-yard line and at about the 20-yard line. Those Karns City kids just kept coming and coming and coming, knocking some Redbank Valley Bulldogs down. And Johnson gets into the end zone, and Karns City's put up 26 points.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, 2 55-yard runs, Slater and Johnston.
If you want to see how to seal the end on a quarterback keeper like that, watch that play. The blocking was perfect.
I didn't see a flag, but it looks like the white hat is.
So it's not?
Is that after the play?
That's got to be during the play.
Yeah,
So that takes off the 55-yard.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to put a line through it here.
You have an eraser there, Mr. Kalinowski?
Yeah, I'm just putting a line through it. So that's a touchdown taken off the board, and it will be a first down. And it's going to be right around the 30-yard line. So they'll say that's where, after they mark off the penalty where it happened.
Well, he's getting an earful of the referee from the Karns City side of the field now. So
I don't know that there will be many Christmas cards issued among the coaching staff and the officials after tonight's game.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
Not sure.
He's going to have to stay between the hashes here tonight, the referee. It's been
Johnson
some tough ones.
Pitches it, that Higginbotham over the right side, following a blocker. Higginbotham looking and has the first down as he leans forward. He'll pick up about, let's see where the official puts it, at about 14, maybe 13 or 14 yards. Takes it down to about the 28-yard line.
I'm always a big guy for balance. How does this sound for balance? Slater checks in with 76 yards, 2 touchdowns, 56 yards out of Higginbotham, 31 yards out of Cole Johnson. 56 yards out of Cole Johnson, 24 yards out of Hunter Shear. That's balance.
Wow. That is. That's second quarter score, Central Clarion 20, Brockway nothing.
Ball at about the 17-yard line, 1st and 10 in the Dubrook red zone. And the ball, boy, he was going to pitch that, and Johnson able to get it right back. And there will be a loss on the play. Back up across the 20 to 21, it's a loss of 4. Well, they'll say it's a 20, loss of 3.
Yeah, it's one of those deals. They'll take the loss as long as they maintain possession.
Second quarter score, DuBois 21, Ridgeway 6. No score in that Union-Punxsutawney game so far tonight.
So the loss on the play, second down and close to 12 here. The ball to 20. Ball handed off. Sure gets the carry, stumbling his way. He's breaking tackles, spinning around, and he's into the end zone. What a run by Sure.
He just was not going to be denied. Number 23, ripping one through the middle of that Redbank Valley defense, and Sure finds himself in the end zone, and there's the 26 points they had a little bit ago. They got it back.
So the 20-yard run.
The 8:48 mark.
Go for the 2-point conversion here. Try to make it 28-7. There's Johnston. Going to give that to Slater over the right side, and Slater is not in. So we had to wait there for the official. Not in, so 26-7 is where we stand as Karns City leads Redbank Valley, and you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreClarion.com.
Brookville Equipment is a world-class manufacturer, designing and building the latest in transportation technology. Our team of engineers, machinists, welders, assemblers, and many more are always pushing the limit. Brookville Equipment, doing what we do best for over 100 years, and proud to support high school athletics.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley. It's homecoming night for Redbank Valley, but so far Karns City in control here with a score of 26-7.
This is a critical drive right here, guys. And you've got to get some points out of this drive or certainly change the field, but I think if anything, points is really what you've got in your mind.
Yeah, a lot of guys in the red with their hands on their hips here on the sidelines, and they got to get some things going. Like you said, Bob, they don't want to go down another score.
Here's Slater with the kickoff. Going to bounce around. Picked up. Was that Byers?
Byers.
Yeah, Byers was in the middle. He'll get it back up to about the 23-yard line, maybe the 24. That's where we'll have it 1st and 10.
Good special teams coverage by the Gremlins.
So 8:42 here. Hager Paving second quarter. Want to remind you, too, coming up at halftime, we'll have the Heater Lumber halftime show on the way. We'll bring you some of the festivities from homecoming here at Redbank as well.
Redbank needs to come up with an answer here for this defensive front. These guys are getting great penetration. They're quick off the ball. They're a pretty agile bunch as well, Mike and Dave.
Yep. Yeah, most of the time they've been playing that three-man front too. They switch it to a 4 here.
Empty backfield. Wagner works out of the shotgun. Wagner fires that ball to Huffman off of Huffman's fingertips. Good break up down there too. Slater down there on Huffman as that ball was jumping around.
Yeah, it hit Huffman's hands, and Slater was right there. So it was funny to see where that ball was basically going to land, and it landed on the turf and bring up a 2nd down.
Wagner
Slater
again
with great coverage too.
Yes. Again, empty backfield. They're going to sling it downfield here. Here's Wagner ready to go. Wagner again looks, firing. He's got a man, and it's Huffman. It's caught, 1st down. Johnson is the one to knock him out of bounds, but a 1st down out at a 46-yard line.
Good pass by Braylon Wagner. Had a lot of pressure also coming from that left-hand side. Again, Braden Hamilton was almost in his face, but nice pass in front of that Redbank Valley bench. 1st down, Bulldogs.
23, 24?
Yep, 23.
Yeah. There we go. So 23 on the pass play. They're going to send Roop in motion. Here's Wagner looking to throw again. Pocket collapses. Wagner just gets rid of that football. Found the official on the sideline, but the official dropped it. Does that count?
Australian rules, perhaps.
Troy Nagle again, number 18, putting all that pressure on Braylon Wagner. He's having his way with this left side of that offensive line for the Redbank Valley Bulldogs. Probably going to have to make some adjustments at halftime to say, hey, well, how are we going to stop 18 here, because he's driving our quarterback crazy.
2nd down and 10 here for the Dogs. Ball at the 45-yard line. Wagner's going to try to run, and Wagner's going to get out of bounds, and he'll actually lose some yardage on the play. See where they mark him. It looks like a loss of about 2.
Yeah, they'll move him back a little bit. to like the 44-yard line, I think.
So
Bob, I'm just impressed with Karns City, the amount of pressure they're getting on these guys.
No question. They're quick off the ball. They're timing the cadence pretty well.
They're down close to 12 here now. Third and long brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Roop again in motion. Here's Bell on the sack.
And, Bob, you said it all night. That's only a three-man front.
Yep.
Three-man front getting pressure like that.
Loss of 9.
These guys look more like track stars. They're looking the chops. They're in their starting block because they know what's coming.
Hamilton's going to let her bounce. And a flag on the play. Ball right around the 25-yard line. We'll see what the flag is, or the 35-yard line. We'll see what the flag is.
I think the side judge over here called a hold. And most likely that's on Karns City.
Almost always you'll see that on the return team.
Blocking the back.
So that'll back him up.
Don't block him if you can't see his number.
Redbank right now really, I think, wants to try and dial up some type of play defensively to force a turnover.
Yeah, you know what? That's one of the big things, Bob. That's a good point. They got to get some pressure up front and try to solidify this running game because you're going to do the halftime stats. And these running backs from Karns City, they're racking up some yardage now.
Yeah, impressive night by all those guys.
Ball to 25-yard line. Here's Johnston. 1st and 10. Hands it off right up the gut, banging around, and Shearer gets the carry, and he'll take it up across the 32 about, the 31-yard line.
Well, the thing about Shearer, too, Mike and Bob, is that he's the dirtiest guy out there. Karns City in the white uniforms. Take out 23.
You could hear the pop on that play because the contact's made. He's getting hit hard. He keeps the legs churning.
Yeah, he does. They're going to need some Clorox in the morning. There's no doubt about that. But he's coming up off the bottom of that pile all the time, 23.
2nd down, 4. Do get a whistle and a timeout taken by Karns City here. Must have been getting down on the play clock. So the timeout taken. And I want to remind folks, too, coming up at halftime, we also have a special video with Dudley. It's coming up.
Locally owned Dubrook Inc. supports our local high school sports teams.
Teacher and athletic director and coach Tom Wagner is listening to us, so you better act right.
Well, I'm going to try.
Guys.
Wags, let me tell you. I saw him hit a golf ball a couple weeks ago, and not really,
uh-oh.
You know.
Be nice.
Not really. A lot of trees making a lot of noise when he hit that golf ball.
Well, but you get a better lie if you take it off a tree the right way. So
that's true.
Hey, you got to be positive, right?
I always want to thank Tom because he really rolled out the red carpet for us all those years going
Very
down
much.
to Karns City, and certainly what he did for us at the state championship back in 2000 when the girls won that basketball, making some arrangements for us to make life a lot easier. Appreciate everything he's done for us.
Oh, he was always a joy to work with at the District 9 playoffs, let me tell you. I love Tom. It was just great seeing him. And John Burnett, the athletic trainer down there at Karns City, fantastic. And always loved dealing with the Karns City guys. No doubt about that.
A lot of great memories, certainly.
So here we go, 2nd down and about 4 for the Gremlins. Still 6:52 to go here in the second. Here they run the reverse. That's Slater over the right side, and Slater's going to break it. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Cuts back inside, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. I don't see a flag, and that is a score. That's 69 yards. Wow. What a run.
Connor crisscross. Looked like a reverse coming around, and I'll tell you what, Slater just made it on around the right side. And, Bob, you brought this up earlier in the game. They sealed that corner, and Slater just had a heck of a lot of pasture to run. Runs it all the way down to football field, 69 yards. Karns City extends their lead to 32-7.
So here we go. Karns City will go for the 2-point conversion here. There's Johnston under center. Johnston rolls to the right side, pitches it out, and they're not going to get there. That was Higginbotham. He's going to be spun out of bounds. 32-7, though, is where we are. as Karns City leads Redbank Valley. And we'll take a timeout. It is Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsBA.com. What did I say? One.
For over 2 decades, Dietz has kept your home comfortable and your business running. We're responsive, reliable, always ready to go the extra mile. Because when it comes to your comfort, we believe in doing the right things. For the best in HVAC, plumbing, electric services, call Dietz. Nobody beats Dietz.
Kerle Tire proudly supports our local high school sports teams. Luden's Plumbing and Heating supports our local high school sports teams.
So far, Karns City kind of stunning the Bulldogs here, 32-7. And they have been able to run that football very effectively. I think you're going to be surprised when you hear the numbers coming up at halftime and the number of guys touching the football as well. And so here we go.
Yeah, big key here is, and I'm sure everybody's well aware of this, Karns City needs to continue to pressure, keep everything ratcheted up.
There's the kickoff. Byers goes past Byers, picked up over there. And that was Minnick picking it up. Minnick's going to be hit and driven backwards. Boy, I'll tell you what, Karns City down there going to post the guys to bring him down. He'll get shy of the 20.
Team meeting back there making the tackle. 4 players involved in on the stop. You've got to get something positive. Got to get things going on this drive.
Ball's at the 18-yard line.
It's a 25-point deficit. Figured I'd help you out with that, partner.
Thank you.
I knew Dave was in control, but
Comm majors.
Dave wouldn't have any idea either. I'm just telling you.
Hey, we were communication majors, baby. We were far away from
Bob
that
was,
business.
but Bob likes numbers because he likes the green stuff.
This is true.
Here's Minnick looking to throw. It's caught by Byers on the left side. Byers driven backwards, and Byers, he may get to the line of scrimmage, may get a yard out of it. We'll see the spot.
Higginbotham again out there on the tackle. I said that earlier in the game. You're going to see 20 and 22 all over the field tonight.
So second down, a long 9 here for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 19-yard line now. Clock running, under 6 minutes to go here in the Hager Paving second. Wagner's going to drop back into shotgun.
Yeah, and I'd be looking, I'll tell you what, number 11, Ryland Roop always finds that open area in that secondary, the teams who've seen him play, and I'm looking for him to try to make a big play here at some point.
Wagner looks to throw, rolls to the right side, and Wagner gets rid of it just as he's heading out of bounds.
A nice job there by Harmon for Karns City. He literally just planted, was well aware of his surroundings, didn't make contact. Made contact initially at the snap of the ball, at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. And, number 18, Braden Hamilton ran Wagner out of bounds, and Wagner's still complaining about hitting him, but he got him right on the field, I'll tell you. He made a good play there and knocked Wagner out of the field. He's got to understand that he's going to get hit if he doesn't get completely out of bounds.
So here we go. It is a third down now, a 9. Ball snap back. Wagner going to be running here. Wagner, and he's forced out of bounds right up around the – does he get to the
I don't think
30?
He did.
I don't think so. He's going to be just up to the 26-yard line is where he goes out.
Yeah, and it looks like Coach Gould's going to punt this football away. Huffman goes back out.
So 4th down and 3.
In that punting position. But as we said earlier in the game, Governor, you just never know what number 18 is going to do.
Here's Huffman.
It's close enough that I'm sure if he has the green light, he can take it.
Or 16.
Oh, and he angles it, shanks it. It's going to come down to the cheerleaders make the play. And, boy, I'll tell you what, Karns City's going to have fantastic field position here. They lead 32-7.
Looks like they marked it probably, it looks like the 39-yard line, 38-yard line, I think.
I think that's a pretty generous spot.
Yeah, cheerleaders, good reaction on that. I was watching some of the alumni cheerleaders run away from that football. They didn't want any part of it. So 5:19 remaining. Karns City on a pretty good run here. Looking for more.
I'll tell you what, if you're Redbank, you've got to stop him here. Down 32-7. Johnston looking to throw. Firing the ball, and he's got Hamilton. Oh, and it's right off his hands. He had it on Hamilton's hands.
Oh, what a nice play call.
So 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Cole Johnson just laid it out there, and I'll tell you what, Hamilton was running. Riley Hamilton was running as fast as he possibly could run, and he laid it right in there, but unfortunately, number 12 for Karns City not able to pull it in.
Here's Johnston, comes under center. Going to send Slater in motion. Slater takes that football. Slater breaking tackles, and there goes Slater. Slater's going to go for the touchdown. That will cover 40 yards and a score for Karns City.
Wow.
Just big run off the right side. Cole Johnston hands that football, carries out that fake, and all of a sudden you turn around and he's running by himself down the field. Brandon Slater. And, Bob, you're going to need a calculator to start putting this yardage together. So Karns City puts another one on the board, 38-7 now.
The good news is I've got an extra pen.
If not, we'll dig around. I got some in the bag back there. 2-point conversion time here for the Gremlins. They'll try to get this one as Johnson will work out of the shotgun. Slater goes in motion. Ball snap back to Johnston. Johnston is stepping backwards, fires the ball to the back of the end zone. It's caught. 2-point conversion good. Was that Sure back
was
there?
Sure.
It was. You said it, Dave. He's got the dirtiest uniform. So if he catches it, you know who it is. 2-point conversion good. How about the 40-7? Let's take a timeout. Karns City in control here on Redbank with still 5:03 to go in the second. And you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football on exploreSportsPA.com.
Discover Regen RX, specializing in regenerative orthopedic medicine and aesthetics. Feel better, move better, look better. Visit regenrxhealth.com.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Get into a new piece of Bobcat equipment at Bobcat of Clarion this fall and take on more work for less. Visit us at bobcatofclarion.com.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley, Karns City extending that lead on Redbank 40-7. Slater, another 40-yard touchdown run. He has been really on fire tonight. 15-yard touchdown run, a 55-yard touchdown run, 69 yards and 40. And, Bob, at halftime you'll be able to tell me what all those numbers mean because it's something.
A lot.
They put up a lot of yardage. Boys, I can tell you that much.
And there's still 5:03 remaining here, quarter number 2. Karns City had to take a timeout following that touchdown. Special teams unit was out for the Bulldogs, and not a man was out in the field for Karns City, so they'd like to take the timeout, so explains the stoppage in play.
Yeah, the deep guys are back for Redbank. They want to get their hands on this football.
Sure do. Minnick back there, Byers and Roop. Yeah, we got someone else kicking off here for.
It's like 73, Mike.
That's Devontae Doughty?
Yeah, Doherty.
Yeah.
I was calling him Doherty early, so
It's
I apologize
Doughty.
for that.
Ball kick short, Byers. He'll pick it up at about the 15, 20, 25-yard line, and he's pushed backwards out. Karns City, good job on special teams, knocking him down at the 25. So
Yeah.
Redbank will have it.
Hugh was in there again on special teams.
Who?
Number 18. Again, Troy Nagel on
Yep.
special teams. He is causing havoc on the left side of that Redbank Valley offensive line.
He's a ball hawk. I mean, he finds the football. You look for the football, he's probably going to be in that area.
So here we go. Let's see what Redbank can do. They need points, and they need points desperately. Here's Wagner. Ball snapped back to Wagner. Wagner looks to throw. Fires the ball down the sideline, and it's out of the reach of Roop down the right sideline.
Three-man rush again, applying the pressure.
Yeah, and if you look at number 9, Braylon Wagner down there, boy, his body language is just, he needs to pick it up. He's the leader of the football team as far as quarterback is concerned. He's got to get his team all a little bit hyped up and ready to go here. They can score some points and get back in this football game.
So here we go. It is Wagner again, 2nd down and 10. He's going to look to run, see if he has anywhere to go. Wagner going to be flushed back, and he's going to be hit. And they'll blow the whistle. As he was down there, as we'll push him back, inside the 20 to the 19, so that'll be a loss of 6.
Yeah, referees blew the whistle. He was surrounded by white jerseys that time.
Now this is tough because now it's an obvious passing down, and these guys, again, are going to be like sprinters taking off from the block.
Roop goes in motion. Here's Wagner in the shotgun. Wagner again looking across the middle of the field, and it's going to be picked off. It's intercepted by Hamilton. Hamilton cuts right back left, still on his feet. And he's going to be dropped just shy of that 20-yard line.
Yeah, Wagner just in desperation letting that football go in the middle of the field, and Hamilton right in the middle of the football field with a big interception. And does a good job on the run right after that interception.
Hamilton probably has the best set of hands, I think, on that Gremlin squad. He's a strong receiver. Great field position once again for Karns City here as they look to add to this lead.
Ball at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Gremlins. Karns City looking to add as they still have 4:09 to go here in the second. Slater went in motion. He's going to hand that football off. Sure getting the carry, and he's going to get probably close to 9.
Yeah, he's still on his feet at the initial hit, Mike, and he just kept those legs just churning and picks up another 4 yards after the initial hit.
And we'll see where they spot it. Looks like about an 8-yard pickup. It'll be a 2nd down and 2. Ball right around the 15-yard line. Oh, ball dropped by Johnston. Picks it back up. Johnston over the left side. Here's Johnson. There's a flag on the play. Johnston would go in for the touchdown. We'll see what the call is. And there's a hold here called against Karns City, so it's going to come back. That little delay when he dropped that football seemed like enough for one of the guys trying to give him a little extra time.
It's only holding if it's called.
Well,
just remember.
So
let's
put it this way. So how many times did you hold when you played?
Only when I was caught.
Okay. Every play, right?
No. There were a few, I'll admit it, but, that is what it is. But, yeah, they're going to march this one off.
Yeah, it'll go back. Sets up got a 2nd down here in about 12.
Yeah, they're at the 25-yard line, so these big runs are just coming in droves right now.
2nd down and 12 here for the Gremlins. They doing that little reverse again, and right up the middle, getting the run that time. That was Owen Kaufman, I believe it was. So someone else touching the football here and getting great yards. And picks up, just outside of the 16-yard lines. That's a pickup of about 7, almost 8.
Cam Ely just cleared the opening there. Cam Ely, I think, was the king at the Karns City homecoming last week. But I'll tell you what, Ely cleared the way that time up the middle. And you got to give a lot of credit to that Karns City offensive line. They're clearing some holes, and they're running their offense quite effectively tonight.
3rd down 2. Johnson over the left side. There's Johnson, 1st down carry, and Johnston takes it down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a 1st and goal here for the Gremlins.
Just pulled it in and pulled it right back out, Mike and Bob, and just took off around that left side enough. He knew where the sticks were, and he picks up a big 1st down for the Gremlins here.
Yeah, he's down at the 9. So it's a pickup of about 6 for that 1st down?
I'd say.
Bob's just shaking his head.
61 yards unofficially.
So here we go. Clock running, 2:17 to go. Karns City looking to add to that 40-7 lead.
Karns City with 1 timeout remaining in the half.
Higginbotham gets the carry. Higginbotham Tries to turn the corner, and he can't do it. He's going to be hit, and it'll be a loss on the play. Push him back.
Let's see where the umpire marks that football.
He was at the 9. Maybe. Well, no. He's going to get back to the line.
Yeah, I think he made it back to the 9-yard line.
So 2nd and goal again for the 9. Wasn't sure. He was going away from it, so it's hard to see.
Yeah, it looked like, he was trying to get down. So the clock continues to run here.
Single receiver on each side. Here's Johnson under center. Going to hand that football off. Banging his way into the end zone. That's a touchdown. And running it in there was Higginbotham for the touchdown here for Karns City.
9 yards out. Karns City making some holes up front, and Higginbotham takes it 9 yards in the end zone, and Karns City extends their lead now to 46-7.
So that 9-yard run.
The 122 mark.
Yep. And on, they're going to try the extra point here, Slater. Snaps there, kicks on the way. The kick by Slater is up, and that kick this time is good by Slater. So 47-7. Karns City leads Redbank Valley. Still 1:22 to go here in this second. We'll take a break. You're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreClarion.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695. Modern Living Solutions in Knox is always on the lookout for driven, positive individuals to join their team. They offer career growth opportunities and industry-leading pay. No experience is necessary as training is provided. Apply today and build a future with Modern Living Solutions.
All right, set to go here. Doty kicking it off. And the ball gets away that time. And still on his feet down there is Minnick. Minnick is going to be tackled all the way back around the 12-yard line as he had a tough time getting that kickoff.
Good job by Karns City Special Teams. A lot of white jerseys down there.
Devontae Dottie kicking it off. Minute 16. 40-point advantage here for Karns City. If that holds, we'll have a running clock in the second half.
Yeah, kind of interesting to see here, Bob, what Coach Gould's going to come out and do. Kind of throw this football, or just let's get to the locker room and figure out what we need to do here to make adjustments.
All depends what happens on first down.
Yeah, that's a good point, yep.
Here's Wagner. He's going to keep it. Tries to run up the middle. Wagner really nowhere to go. Wagner hit, drop. That's Slater back there with the tap down.
Yeah, like 7 Gremlins in on that pursuit on that play.
They're going to say he'll lose.
Mark him for -2.
Yeah. We're close to 3. But it's okay. Second down here. Looks like second down in about 12 here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, take max time off the play clock. You can see him here. There's 10 on that down clock.
Wagner looking to throw. Across the middle, finds Roop, but it's thrown behind him. He had to kind of slide and come back for it as he was sliding to reach back for that ball, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, you know, fellas, we've seen him make that throw a bunch of times down here this year, and it's just not clicking tonight.
You know, very, very tough when you're facing the type of penetration that he's seeing out of this defensive front. Difficult to make that play.
They're down to 12 here for Redbank. Wagner finds Huffman in stride. First down as they'll take that football out across the 30 and out near the 32-yard line. That's a pickup of 20.
Yeah, and I think Redbank's going to call a timeout here with 16 seconds remaining in the half. That time, it's a good pass coming across the middle.
Yeah, hit Huffman right in stride.
We give Huffman 51 yards receiving on the night. His third catch.
I've been sort of like that security blanket a little bit. It's like, hey, listen, I'm struggling out here a little bit. I need to get something positive. I gotta get something in there on them and stuff. And where is my number 16 at? And find your most popular, secure, whatever you want to call him, reliable receiver, and get him the football. And that's what he did.
A situation here now with only 16 ticks. Time's not on your side, so you're going to go to page 38, 39 on the playbook.
They still have a couple timeouts to work with, so if they would complete a pass, they can still throw here and then get another timeout. Yep, here we go. Redbank back onto the field. Karns City defense lining up, and here we go. See him lock, aim, and fire. Wagner ready.
Seeing a little bit of a prevent defense here as the linebackers are off the line of scrimmage a little deeper than normal.
Three rushers, 3 defensive linemen for Karns City. They're just turning them loose.
There goes Wagner up the gut, and Wagner, short gain. He'll take that football, and he'll be stopped.
They're going to let the time run off.
Yeah, about the 38-yard line, and that'll be it. Yep,
yeah,
we're going to go to the locker room.
Yeah, Redbank needs to go to the locker room here, regroup a little bit, and come out swinging.
All right, so that's it. Halftime, 47-7, as Karns City surprising the Bulldogs here on homecoming night at Redbank Valley. And we have the Heater Lumber halftime show on the way. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
All-American Awards and Engraving are the people who make your first impression your best impression. All-American Awards and Engraving will help your organization, school, team, business, or event make that first impression memorable. They offer high-quality products and that personal small business service. From embroidery, screen printing, and engraving to graphic design and personalized gift ideas. See their selection of apparel, trophies, and awards. Let All-American Awards take your idea and make it your best first impression. Visit them today online at allamericanhq.com, Route 322 in Chippenville, or call 782-6264.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
All right, we're back here at Redbank Valley High School football field. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. We're going to turn it over. Halftime festivities here at Redbank Valley. It's the homecoming festivities, and we'll listen in.
Jenna is the daughter of Tim Bailey of Red Lion, PA, and Joyce Bailey of New Bethlehem, PA. While at Redbank, Jenna was in student council for 3 years, where she is this year's student council president. She was in FFA for 4 years, where she is this year's secretary, and she joined varsity soccer her junior year. After graduation, Jenna plans to attend college to major in radiological sciences. Jenna is escorted by her brother, Jared Bailey. Next is Emma Bayok. Emma is the daughter of Lauren Bayok of New Bethlehem and Daniel Bayok of Aledo, Texas. While at Redbank, Emma was in student council for 4 years, where she served as public relations this year. She was in FFA for 3 years and broadcast for 3 years. After graduation, Emma plans to attend college to study interior design with a minor in marketing. Emma is escorted by her mom, Lauren Bayok. Next, we have Mackenzie Foringer. Mackenzie is the daughter of Kimberly and Dustin Kale of New Bethlehem. While at Redbank, Mackenzie was in student council for 4 years, varsity softball for 4 years, volleyball for 2 years, and FFA for 2 years. In softball, she broke 3 school records: all-time strikeout record, most strikeouts in a season, and freshman pitching record. She was awarded the team MVP for 3 years, the 2022 Tri-County Courier Express Honorable Mention Pitcher, 2023 Tri-County Courier Express Second Team Pitcher, and the 2023 KSAC First Team Pitcher. After graduation, Mackenzie plans to either attend Penn West Clarion or IUP for a degree in nursing. Emma is escorted by her stepfather, Dustin Kale. Next is Miley Harmon. Miley is the daughter of Brent and Megan Harmon of Fairmount City. While at Redbank, Miley was a member of Stuco, FBLA, is the senior class secretary, and attends the Oakland Church of God. She has participated in volleyball, soccer, basketball, and track. A few of her accomplishments in basketball include 3-time KSAC and District 9 champion, earning first-team all-conference each year. She is a 2-time All-State and KSAC MVP, along with surpassing 1,000 points her junior year. In track, she is an 8-time District 9 champion and 11-time state qualifier. She was awarded District 9 MVP each year, along with 13 all-conference recognitions. She holds 5 school records and is also a 3-time state medalist, including the 2022 400-meter state champion. After graduation, Miley plans to attend college to major in nutrition and dietetics and also participate in track and field at the collegiate level. Miley is escorted by her father, Brent Harmon. Next up is Reese Minnick. Reese is the daughter of Justin and Casey Minnick of Templeton. While at Redbank, Reese played soccer for 4 years, where she served as captain her junior and senior year. She was in FFA in 4 years and was the vice president her senior year. She was in student council for 4 years, served as public relations his junior year and secretary her senior year, and 3 years of broadcast. After graduation, Reese plans to attend college for secondary education. Reese is escorted by her father, Justin Minnick. Next up is Ava Moore. Ava is the daughter of Justin and Jen Moore of New Bethlehem. While at Redbank, Ava did soccer and track for 4 years, statted for basketball for 1 year, is the senior class president, the NHS president, is a member of Stuco, FBLA, and Youth Council, and she is the co-editor of the yearbook and president of broadcast. After graduation, Ava plans to go to college for marketing. Ava is escorted by her father, Justin Moore. Next up is Taylor Ripple. Taylor is the daughter of Brian Ripple and Kelly Ripple from Templeton. While at Redbank, Taylor was a member of NHS, FFA, and is the yearbook secretary. She participated in volleyball, softball, basketball, and track. Her accomplishments include second team all-conference her sophomore year and first team all-conference along with second team all-district her junior year for volleyball. She also received her 500th kill for volleyball her senior year. After graduation, Taylor plans to attend Grove City College to major in biology and health and play volleyball for the Lady Wolverines. Taylor is escorted by her father, Brian Ripple. This year's queen will be crowned by the 2023 homecoming queen, Alexandra Shoemaker. Since graduation, Alexandra has been attending exploreClarion for medical imaging. Alexandra will be assisted this evening by our crown bearer and flower girl. Our crown bearer is Beckham Bayok, son of Lauren Bayok of New Bethlehem and Daniel Bayok of Aledo, Texas. Our flower girl is Emmeline Neiswanger, daughter of Corey and Emily Neiswanger of Diston. This week's festivities and the halftime crowning have been sponsored by Redbank Valley Student Council. Stuco would like to thank the office staff and administration, the teachers and students for their awesome participation this week, and everyone who attended this evening's program and made it possible. Also, a quick shout out to the Dog Pound, our amazing student section this evening. A reminder to students and parents that tomorrow night is the homecoming dance at the high school from 7 to 10 in the auxiliary gym. Doors will open at 6:45 and tickets can still be purchased at the door. And now, it is my honor to announce your 2024 homecoming queen. Your 2024 homecoming queen is Ava Moore.
There we go, the Queen, Ava Moore. Congratulations. And the band working their way off the field. And why don't we just hop right in here to the Heater Lumber Halftime Show, because we got a lot to talk about. I know Bob was back there quickly compiling all kinds of numbers and getting all kinds of things set. And, well, we'll look at those stats, and those stats are brought to you by the Laurel Clinic. Folks, I really want you to listen, especially to Karns City. The number of people that touch that football is just amazing, and they've done this for years and years.
They have. And, Mike, team rushing 391 yards on the ground. Now, didn't throw. They were 0 for 2, only attempted a couple passes. Didn't have to. When you run for 391, there's not much else you need to do right in a ball game. As we take a look here, no particular order, leading the way is Slater checking in, Mike, with 185 yards, a touchdown, and count it. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdowns. This guy has money in the bank tonight. Owen Higginbotham checks in 65 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 61 yards and 1 rushing touchdown out of Cole Johnson, 59 yards out of Hunter Shearer, 12 yards out of Riley Hamilton, 9 yards out of Owen Kaufman. Again, 391 yards of total offense. Outstanding performance tonight by this Gremlin ground attack. For the Bulldogs, it has been a struggle for them offensively. 123 yards of total offense, 15 on the ground, 108 through the air. On the ground, Wagner's had a difficult night, been sacked a couple of times tonight. He's got -4 yards, no yards for Austin Eastlick and Drew Byers on multiple carries, and Jackson Huffman checks in with 19 yards for Wagner. He right now is 8 of 18 for 108 yards, does have that one interception, but he's also got a touchdown pass to go with it. That touchdown pass was to Drew Byers. Byers has 28 yards on the evening, 15 yards out of Brock Monrian, 14 yards out of Rylan Roop, and Jackson Huffman checking in with 51 yards as well, again giving them 108 yards through the air tonight.
All right, again, those stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. And Bob, fantastic job. And boy, you heard it there too. The difference in the game, that ground game by by Karns City has just been amazing. And we were wondering how the teams, we talked about that in the first half, all of us, as we were discussing the game. I know before we went on and during our pregame show, how each of these teams was going to respond. Redbank last week, a really close game against Kane. Kane hasn't been as strong, but Redbank was able to come back and get a win there. For Karns City, they got decimated by Central Clarion, really. That was just one of those gut-wrenching losses you just don't like. The question was how they come out. Boy, I'll tell you what, right now, Karns City certainly with the upper hand.
Well, there's a phrase, asked and answered. You asked it, they answered right away. It didn't take long. We knew that they would be physical. We knew that they were going to run the football. We knew that they would run it well. And all those things have happened. And for the Bulldogs, they just have not been able to respond, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a hidden gem here, basically, if you're Karns City, are those 3 defensive linemen putting pressure on Brethren Wagner, just immense pressure on him and throwing him around the pocket. He's had to scramble around a few times, an awful lot, and you could just tell the way the game goes that he needs to get something going here in the second half to get some positivity out of some things here. He's got to make some positive throws, and they got to get back on track. And you said, hey, they're a good football team, and they go back as far as that Karns City game and everything. I believe Kane's up on Brookville right now. Or we're talking about the Kane game last week with Redbank, but I think Kane's up on Brookville right now, 20-7. So Kane must have been a pretty good football team, and they won that game, and it's just been a real struggle. There's not much more to say than that tonight.
I think if you're a fan of the Gremlins, you want to thank that defensive line coach, because he really, the way the defensive line is played, it's just made it so much easier for linebackers and the defensive backs to take care of their responsibilities. So tip of the cap to those guys.
All right, we'll take a break here. We're going to come back with more here on the the halftime show with brought to you by Heater Lumber. We'll talk more about this third quarter coming up. We'll look at some of the scores from around the league. It's all coming up. And here we got some pictures. Oh, we do have we got to get Dudley in there. Yeah, let's get Dudley in there. I got to read something here though, so don't go crazy over there. So we got this is what I want to let folks know. Hey, folks, it is the Autumn Leaf Festival going on. Check out Explorer's ALF coverage brought to you by Luton's Plumbing and Heating, including tomorrow's parade broadcast with Dustin and Dudley, Dustin Kiefer and Justin Dudley. And now we're going to go to Dudley. He's over there at the festival. Let's see what Dudley's doing.
Hello, everybody. It's Autumn Leaf Festival time. It's officially begun. It's me, Dudley, your food reviewer. I'm with exploreClarion and Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, and Dolby Customs. All of this is brought to you by all 3 of those wonderful businesses. And we're here today to talk to my buddy, Zach. Has his own restaurant, his own catering business, and now he's here in the prime spot. And you're slinging Mexican fare this year. Yeah. That's right. So let's see what we got here. The walking tacos, of which I'm going to have a beef walking taco, no sour cream. Is that right, Lex? That's right, and that's what she's going to get. Now, one of the villagers said that the brisket quesadilla is to die for.
Oh, yes, and locally sourced.
Oh, yeah, Clarion Farms beef?
That's right.
All right, so yes, I definitely want a locally sourced beef quesadilla or brisket quesadilla. And then there was something else that I have to get on camera, and it makes Jake spend more money, and I love that. And that's the Nachos Grande. And we'll do chicken.
Also
yeah.
chicken.
Is it shredded chicken or chicken chunks?
Shredded chicken.
Oh, authentico. That's what we like. Good. I'm pumped. There's the money.
Oh, thanks, guys.
You're very welcome. I see you've got local sodas from Red Ribbon, and you've got Turner's Tea. See, that's why.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's why I got excited. There's a nostalgia factor that comes with the steak Sammys that used to be here. Remember years ago there was the ribeye. That was my favorite, my absolute favorite on that Saloni's bread. And then it went away because of inflation and other things, and that was like pre-COVID. Then COVID happens, and we saw what that did to small businesses just straight up. And you saw what that did to food prices. You saw what that did to the logistics of everything, and you see that people, man, bro, my favorite football player. Oh, fly Eagles fly. This dude plays for the Clarion Eagles football team, and since they won their first 2 games for the first time since time memorial, it gets me jazzed when I see them every single time.
Jazzed when I see Dudley.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the homecoming game. That's what Autumn Leaf Festival revolves around, and that's what it's all about. God bless you, brother.
You too.
Good for you.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builders Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. At Clarion County Community Bank, you're more than just a number. With personalized service and modern conveniences, they make banking easy.
I think I did that in about half. No.
Kid up and play. They can pick up a win today.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Union ain't
rather evenly with them. Time will tell.
Yeah, how about Dubois, as Dave always says, 35, Ridgeway 6, that game going to half. So Dubois in control.
Yeah, I like Dubois. We saw them down against Karns City a few weeks ago, and we really felt they had a very good football team. Not every winger to the quarterback, but, boy, the kids that he throws that football to, and there was a couple touchdown returns on kickoffs and stuff, and they played a really solid game against Karns City. So they're going to be a team to watch. I think they're going to end up playing ball. I think Gilroy said to me that they'll play Clearfield, I guess, in the D9 championship game, I guess.
So, go ahead, Bob.
I think one of the things, guys, if we take a look throughout the entire district, you're seeing one common thing occurring, which is a good sign. As the season has unfolded, a lot of these teams have become better. I think they're surprising not just the fans, but they're surprising even the coaches. And that's great to see. Sometimes you'll see teams that roll over and don't necessarily grow and mature as the season goes on, but many of the teams in the district, they're growing, and that's good, and that's exciting for the entire district.
Yeah, and you need some parity, too. I mean, we've seen a lot of blowouts this year, but some of the teams that have been on that other end of the blowouts early in the year are now playing a little bit more competitive, and that's always a good thing for the entire district, basically.
Another score here, too. Central Clarion 49, Brockway nothing at the half. Bradford 13, Smethwart 6 at the half. One that Nico was looking for. Clearfield 28, Bald Eagle area nothing. That's in the third quarter. And let's see what else. Cameron County 20, Sheffield nothing. Port up on St. Mary's 15-6 at the half. So that's a good ball game up there. Didn't want to look down. I had some District 10 scores rolling in, some friends sending it. Don't want to look at the Cambridge Springs Cockerton score. Oh, dear Lord. It's been a while since the Cardinals have put a competitive team out there.
Well, I think our fans should know what the score is. It's basically 42. Cambridge Springs 42, Cockerton with a big goose egg.
Yeah, well, they're trying.
Yeah, 42-0.
I think the last time I covered them in football, show my age a little bit, was Clarion Limestone.
Yeah.
And Clarion Limestone really manhandled them out there.
I thought you were going to say Ronald Reagan was president or something like that.
Well, it might have been before. It might have been Carter.
I thought that's where he was going.
You see what
I was going to say Jimmy Carter.
Yeah,
but
he just turned 100. So
yeah.
You know, I was thanking Tom Wagner earlier in the broadcast for taking care of us all those years ago.
Yeah.
Of course, Tom not retired from Karns City, but it's hard to believe it's 24 years since that state championship.
Wow.
It just seems like yesterday.
Yeah, goes back a time. There's a delay here. We did see medical personnel and an ambulance going. I'm not sure on that far side of the field.
Yeah,
hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, I saw
I think now they have everybody ready to go.
I saw Matt Darr in the end zone, the athletic director, talking to the officials, and not quite sure what that was about, but referee has blown the whistle. I think we're ready to go here in the second half.
We're going to have a running clock here in the second half. Let's see how Redbank responds. They have to kick off, though. Karns City won the toss. They deferred, so they get the ball to start this third. Do we want to let our listeners know, too, the third listeners and watchers? I always forget about that because it is a video now. Ascendance Trucks, so the old Zocro Motors, our third quarter sponsor. So here we go. That wraps up the Heater Lumber halftime show. Fricko ready to send it. Kicks it end over end. Slater looks up. He'll take it at his 5. Back to the 10, 15, 20. Here's Slater making a cut. Oh, can he go? Slater midfield. 45-40, 35-30, and he's going to go. He took it about at the 6-yard line, roughly 94 yards on the return.
Wow.
Well, you watched it, and he ran it back 96 yards on the kickoff, and he continues to pile up that yardage an awful lot. Karns City now extends their lead to 53-7. Opening kickoff of the second half. Big play, Karns City.
We'll just put 94. I wasn't sure. He was right around about the 6-yard line, 5-6-yard line.
And Karns City's going to kick the extra point. Brandon Slater's on to attempt the extra point. High snap, kick is down, and the kick is good. So that'll extend Karns City's lead now.
Yep, there you go.
To 54-7. Mike?
By the way,
go ahead.
We do have a homecoming king.
Oh, that's right. We forgot to mention that. Come on, Governor.
It was Kieran Fricko. He was crowned king earlier this week.
So there you go. The kicker getting the homecoming king. And hope you enjoyed that halftime part of the show. It was always nice. I like down here, too, because they have the dads or moms or whatever escorting the girls. Makes it a nice family, affair. And, of course, Bob gets to see some of those guys you were probably in school with or maybe a little bit younger than you.
Well, now they're getting a little younger than me, but a couple of good friends out there. And
Course, some of those names, you recognize the names. There's a lot of Redbank names there. But I saw Miley Harmon was in that group, and I've seen her an awful lot.
We'll have to pick on Miley a little bit. Miley in a dress. She looked good, but I know Tyler and Miley were talking a lot when we were doing some video, I know, for some games at over here at Redbank at the gymnasium.
She was escorted by her father, Brent.
Yeah.
Pretty good egg.
Yeah.
Pretty good guy all around.
So here's Redbank. They have the football. Again, like we said, that clock's going to be running once they snap this football.
We talked about this. Unfortunately, we had a couple of different ball games where it was a running clock second half, so we had the opportunity. We always tell people, look, you're playing for pride. You have to build upon something because your season's not over. You're looking forward to next week. You want to end this ball game on a positive note.
Well, I have the perfect perfect medicine for Redbank next week, and we'll get to that.
Oh, here we go. Wagner works out of the shotgun looking to throw. Wagner across the middle of the field, and it skips off of Byers, and it goes incomplete. Roop tried to come back to pick it up. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Do you want that perfect
I
medicine?
do. I want it. Even if he
doesn't.
doesn't.
We'll just use this as a tease, okay? We'll use it as a tease as we get a little bit further on. I got it. I researched this.
We had that class about, remember, you would tease and stuff in radio and all that. You paid attention. Oh, he had Huffman, but it just out in front of Huffman a little too much as he was trying to cut up near midfield.
He had Huffman, but there was going to be an intense collision out there.
So 3rd down and 10.
I think he and Riley Hamilton were going to get to know each other pretty well.
Yeah, they're lucky there wasn't a big collision down there because it was heading that way.
So here we go. It's 3rd and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Ball resting at their own 35-yard line. Here's Wagner. Steps up. Wagner throws. It's caught. And Roop with the catch. And he's going to be hit. He'll get the 1st down. Yeah, he's going to get forward progress. Actually, that was not Roop on the catch. That was actually number 10, Brecken Minnick, number 10.
And Karns City swarming defense coming up to make that tackle, led by number 50, Shane Emmerich, on the play.
So Minnick will pick up 10. They're going to move the chains. Ball back up at the 45-yard line. 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd. The clock rolling along.
Again, that 3-man front to apply the pressure.
Wagner again looking to throw. Wagner stepping up. Wagner steps back. There's no one to go to. Wagner trying to run to the left side. Wagner is going to tiptoe out of bounds. He'll pick up about 3 yards on the run. Sets up a 2nd down here, and that'll be about 7.
Okay, I got your perfect medicine for Redbank next week. If you've taken a look at your schedule next week, the Redbank Valley Bulldogs will play the Brashear Bulldogs.
There you go.
And do you know how many points Brashear has scored this year? That's a trivia question for you.
No idea.
I'll give it to you right after this play.
All right. We'll have to take a guess. Here we go. Wagner looking to throw. Again, that pocket collapsing. Wagner firing downfield, and it's too high for goal down around the 25-yard line. So 3rd down.
You ready?
Yep.
The Brashear Bulldogs have scored 2 points this year.
Oh, my goodness.
They are 0-5 heading into tonight's game.
So they scored a safety.
2 points against Carrick this year. So 2 points. 2 total.
Well, be interesting.
See, I thought you were going to be simple and pull Kalinowski and say, well, I bet you the Bulldogs will win next week.
See, I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I should bet him a pizza or something.
Ball snap back. Here's Wagner on 3rd down and 7. Wagner again flushed out, dropping back. I will tell you what, Karns City's been chasing him all night. Wagner looking and looking and looking. Somewhere to go. And then Wagner's going to step out of bounds. Near that line of scrimmage.
Boy, Troy Nagel had 18. Hey, he's all over the board, man, and he's got his hands on his hips right now. He just ran about 50 yards on that play trying to bring down Braylon Wagner.
He'll get maybe 1. So sets up a 4th down. Huffman's on to punt it away. Hamilton's back deep. Hamilton's got some wheels too. And we're waiting on the snap. Snap to Huffman. Punts away. Angles it away. Hamilton's going to come down. He'll take it. Hamilton going to elude a couple tacklers, but he'll bring it back up around the 25-yard line. So a short return, but that's where Karns City will have it. 6.5 to go here in the 3rd. Karns City in control.
Secure that football, Bob, on the punt. Just grab it. Try to make something out of it on special teams. You're a big special teams guy.
Secure it. And, of course, if you can make the first guy miss, got an opportunity to get positive yards after that. 6:33 here on the clock. A rolling clock here in quarter number 3. We'll start to roll here very quickly once the snap of the ball occurs, and we'll stay rolling.
Karns City, predominantly running team. They're going to keep that clock moving without a doubt.
They sure are. Run there. That is Slater this time getting the carry, and the clock will move, and Slater's going to get a couple of yards. 2nd down here What would you say, about 7? Go with it. Give him close to 3.
And you could hear the pop once again of the pads.
Yeah, and Karns City in no hurry to try to run that play clock down.
Higginbotham over the right side. Higginbotham is going to have the first down as he's going to be finally dropped, but not until he gets out across the 35-yard line. Gets up to the 36. That's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, he showed a little speed. Turn on the jets around that right side.
Give him
70. Oh, no, they're going to say he stepped out. I thought he leaned out and got it, so they're going to say it's short. So sets up, a 3rd down now and about 2?
Give him 72 yards of the ball.
They're moving
They're moving the chains.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, they're moving the chains,
Yeah,
and the Don. You know what, Mike? They're looking at the Don marker over there a little bit. Maybe they had a problem with it. Now they're back to 1st down there.
There you go, 1st and 10. Shearer gets the carry. Shearer breaking tackles midfield. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, and down to the 15. Broke that one too. 5. Shearer is going to go in for the score for the touchdown. Oh, run by him. 65 yards.
Boy, number 10, Brecken Minnick had a shot at him there about the 20-yard line, and Shearer just dropped that shoulder. And Minnick, just nothing he could do. Mike, Bob, that's the best run I've seen all year so far. That's an unbelievable run by Shearer.
Had his drive and determination, kept those legs churning. You thought he was going to be, brought down about 10 yards away from the end zone. Just kept everything rolling.
He just delivered that blow instead of taking that blow and kept on his feet. Karns City puts another one on the board.
Here's Slater's kick. It's on the way. It's high, and kick is long, and that kick is good. How about 61-7? Karns City leads Redbank Valley. 4:52 to go here in the 3rd. We'll break. It is Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Matrix Group is a supporter of our local high school sports teams. Locally owned Redbank Chevrolet is a proud supporter of our local high school sports teams.
Yeah, you were right.
Wagner's running for his life on it.
I did Family Medicine Pinnacle Drive.
The run now 61, and he'll take it. Nugs will have the foot pickage, I believe, and I think that's about all he's going to get.
Yeah, it's just been tough sledding, running. Again, I said it earlier, when you try and run on a team that is run heavy, those guys know how to stop the run. They see it all the time in practice. They're used to it. You don't fool them.
So a 2nd down here, 10 for the Bulldogs.
That's what we said. He's going to look for his security blanket, maybe number 16, Huffman.
Oh, there it is across the middle, 1st down. As he brings it in, that is to Gold. Gold will bring it in for the 1st down catch.
Yeah, nice catch by Carson Gold.
Picks up, about 15?
Yeah. Yes, move the chains, 1st down.
Out to the 47-yard line.
Good 1st down by Redbank.
Notice, too, the Gremlins are starting to rotate in the younger players on the defensive side, getting them valuable playing time.
Some clean uniforms, Mr. Dunkel.
Yes, sir. Keep in mind, these guys put in a lot of practice time as well. And sometimes they're the tackling dummies, so now this is the reward.
Wagner ready again. Byers will come back to join him as the sidecar.
That's your future out there.
Here's Byers right up the gut. He's going to be hit and dropped there. I'm going to say, no gain. Nothing. Just going to say in there on the tackle that time, Colby Blair, number 66, right up the middle. He's a big boy in there, too. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Wagner looks to throw again. And he's trying to dump it into Roop, but he just overthrew it a little bit.
Yeah, Rylan Roop having a little discussion down there with number 25, Bryce Gallen.
Yep. So we go to 3rd and 10 now here for Redbank Valley.
Yeah, it's just a case there of putting a little too much on it because you're used to a defensive lineman crashing in on you, so you force that throw a little wee bit.
So big 3rd down. Bulldogs want to keep this drive alive. Wagner pumped, didn't throw. Now rolls back to the right side. Wagner looking, firing, and it is caught. Short gain on the play, but still it is caught, and that's Roop with the catch. There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, this is going to be a hold.
Now, if you're Karns City, do you take it, do you just decline it? Because it'll be fourth down.
I'd march him back because fourth down, you've got a punter that loves to tuck it and run.
Yeah, that's true, too.
March him back a country mile.
Yeah, I'd push him back, too, Bob. You're right about that. Let's see, taking a look towards the
they're going to mark it off.
You know, it's a little different, of course, if the ball is inside, let's say, the 30 or something like that, where you're at the spot of the field.
Yep, they're going to mark off the 10 yards. And so that goes all the way back to the 35-yard line. So about 22, 3rd and 22 is where we stand.
Yeah, you need your best 3rd and 22 play right here.
Oh, the snap was just off a bit, but Wagner's going to keep it. He can run. Here's Wagner to the left side, and this time he's going to be hit. Boy, there, Wagner dropped on the play, and he may actually lose another yard or two.
Yeah, they'll back him up another yard, but boy, that swarming Karns City defense all over Braylon Wagner. Really nothing he could do on that play.
These guys remind you of a shark in water.
Yeah.
Their closing speed, pretty impressive.
Huffman on here to punt. Back deep is Hamilton. Seen some good things out of Hamilton on some of the returns tonight. Ball snap back to Huffman. Punts away. Take a bounce. Hamilton's going to pick that football up right around that 32-yard line. And he'll get about 10 yards out of it up near the 42. So clock running here down to 50 seconds to go here in the third. Again, glad you could be along with us tonight here on the EYT Media Network. exploreClarion.com, explorevenangopa.com, exploreClarion.com, and also exploresportspa.com.
Homecoming here.
Yep.
In the shores of the Redbank Creek.
That's right. The eerie mystique of the Redbank Creek as it flows through western Pennsylvania.
Hey, it is so beautiful when the sun's out here. You guys are talking. I'm looking. I'm seeing geese fly up the Redbank Creek, and it's just like, this is really cool. I love coming down here.
And if you're here at the right time, you'll even see a bald eagle or two.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, the football's dropped. Did Redbank get it? Redbank's going to get that football.
Yeah, you know what? Trevor
Geibel, came in.
They changed up quarterbacks on us, and Trevor Geibel came in, but first play from scrimmage.
So here comes Redbank here. Good field position. See what they can do. I'm looking to see, I think Redbank, are they switching out?
You're talking about they're switching out quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think, is that Minnick going to be the quarterback?
Well, I'm looking.
No, here comes Wagner.
Okay. Yeah, he's getting a play from Coach Huffman on the sidelines.
So Wagner's going to work here with that football right around the 37-yard line. They get great field position after they get it on the turnover.
The play clock down to 1, and they just got it off.
Yeah, Wagner steps up. Wagner looks to throw, fires the football, and it is going to be incomplete. Down that right side, tried to get it to Huffman.
Bryce Gallen back there on the coverage.
That is his 25th attempt in the ballgame.
That's the end of the third quarter. We go to quarter number 4, 61-7. As Karns City leads Redbank Valley. We'll switch sides of the field. The final stanza on the way. And you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploresportspa.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
The Cooper Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT, our most trusted truck tire, is now better than ever and available for your truck or SUV. They're designed for the reliability and durability to find adventure beyond the pavement and are backed by a Cooper mileage warranty of up to 65,000 miles. Learn more about the reliable Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT at CooperTire.com. Count on Cooper. Or stop by Kerle Tires in Clarion. Kerle Tires, the area's largest selection of tires.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School football field, we go to quarter number 4. It is a Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter. Redbank with the football. They took it over on the turnover by Karns City. It's second down here at about 9. Here's the handoff and running with that football. Schreckengost, and Schreckengost will take that football inside the 35-yard line to about the 34. Picks up about 3.
And the Bulldogs starting to sub in a host of backups as well.
Saw number 14, Wyatt Byers, in there at quarterback now.
And again, great move here. Both coaches realizing that the game is well in hand. Get some guys valuable playing time.
Here's Byers for Redbank Valley. Takes that snap, hands it off. And Schreckengost getting the run here again. Boy, he got hit hard. But he holds on to the football. He gets down around first down yardage. We'll see where they spot him. It's close. I think he's going to be short by about a yard. So fourth down and 1.
Good running that time. Out near that first down, penetrating into Karns City territory a little bit. Let's see if they can pick up a first down here, the Bulldogs. Keep this drive alive.
Byers works in the shotgun. Schreckengost is his sidecar left. Oh, he lost that football, and they're going to fall right on top of it. Schreckengost gets that football back. And on 4th and 1, it's going to now be a turnover on downs to Karns City.
Yeah, sometimes the ball bounces your way, sometimes it doesn't. It didn't that time for Redbank, so Karns City takes over. And again, you're going to see a lot of different players in and out throughout this. And this is where I cringe trying to keep stats. It's tough enough regardless, but I'm telling you right now, from here on out, it's just a nightmare.
Well, I give you special dispensation for not having to keep them for the rest of the evening here. So if you decide not to do so.
Hey, I'm not a quitter.
Oh, he's not either.
Hey, fourth quarter score, Central Clarion 63, Brockway nothing.
Karns City. Hand off, and that was Geibel handing the ball off. He got the carry there as he gets up. We got all kinds of guys here, folks. Bear with us.
Yeah, a couple
of number 5. That was our favorite, Ronald. I think it's Sitchgigel.
Yep, you get to pronounce that one. That's right. Union AC Valley 23, Punxsutawney 13. Keystone 30, Montauk 8 in the third quarter. Scores of interest.
Second down 3 here for the Gremlins. Going to hand that ball off. Not a lot there. And that time on the carry was Bodie Anderson. And Anderson gets back to the line, no gain. So 3rd and 3.
Freshman. Bodie Anderson. They don't have him listed as height and weight. But from the press box, Governor, what do you think 27's listed as?
Well, I'm not going to venture a guess, but he's allowed to eat as many bananas as what he wants. How's that sound?
We'll find 27.
Put a little bit of weight on the boy.
There he is, way over there.
Here we go. It's a 3rd down and 3 now for the Gremlins. Gobble the quarterback. Hands it off over the left side. And we'll see there. On the run that time was Bryce Gallon. And he's going to be shy of the first down marker. It'll be 4th down and still about at least 2.
Yeah, I'd say 2.
4th down and 2. So Karns City's just going to let that clock roll here. Down to 8:30.
Karns City's one of these programs that they run the same plays from the midget and peewee size the whole way up. And these guys, by the time they get to this level, anytime they get an opportunity to run them in a game, usually you don't have many issues. They're very confident.
Geibel Hands it off. And a first down carry here. Is that, again, Anderson? Yep. He gets the first down. Needed about 2. He's going to gain close to 5.
Yeah, and it's funny because he hits it up in there, and I looked real quick, and one of the Redbank guys is like, did he really come through here? You didn't see him. I mean, just thought he run by him, and he was right in front of him. So
yep, that's why they call him the Flash. That's his nickname.
One.
That's his nickname.
The Gnat, the Flash, something like that.
Never know where he's at. Well, here we go. 1st and 10, new set of downs here for the Gremlins. Ball pitched back. That's Kaufman getting the carry. And Kaufman will get about 3-4 yards on that carry. Give him 4, 2nd down here and 6.
Yeah, a little forward lean that time and picks up a couple extra yards with that forward lean.
So 2nd down here for the Gremlins. Next week we've got 2 coming your way Thursday nights. I know Dave and I will have the call. What was that one on Thursday? We had.
Is that Union?
Yeah, well, that's at Union, AC Valley, and Brockway. That should be an actually really good game. And then Punxsutawney comes to Central Clarion on Friday. Bob and I will have that one for you next week. So 2 games coming your way. Ball handed off. Running with that football, that is Gallon. Gallon's going to take it all the way down to near the 30-yard line. That's a 19-yard pickup for him. Gallon gets up a little slowly, but he's good. A good saving tackle that time for Redbank Valley. That was Connor Caldwell.
Yeah, 33 sticking a pretty good hit that time. Both guys getting up kind of slow. A pretty big collision.
Getting this ball.
I don't know how.
He got the greatest
long object. Does not bounce that.
That'll be really good tomorrow.
And then you back and sets up a 3rd down and 10. Clock under 5 to go here in the Clarion County Community Bank 4th quarter.
Well, you just everybody in the stadium knows we're not throwing the football, so it's like we're going to run it. You stop it on both sides of the ball now as the clock continues to run.
Yeah, you never want to wish your life away, but at times you want to look up as really on both sides of the football field. They just want the game done. They want to get out of here, not get anybody injured.
Yeah, that's right,
Live
Bob.
for another game.
Trips left. Gobble will work. And there's a timeout taken before the penalty. Timeout taken actually by Redbank.
Yeah.
So 4:20 left on the clock here in the 3rds.
Let me look in my crystal ball here real quick and see what we have. Okay, so we talked a little bit about Redbank playing Brashear next week. And like I said, City League team coming up here to Redbank. And like I said, mentioned both of you fellas, they've only scored 2 points this year, and they're 0-5 on the season. I don't know who they're playing tonight or what the score of that game is and everything. And looking forward for Karns City, they're going to make that long trip up to Bradford next week to play the Bradford Owls. So that should be a pretty good football game in Bradford also.
Yeah, long trek for the Gremlins next week.
Yeah, we saw Bradford play.
Yeah, that's a pack-a-lunch game.
Pack a lunch. That's right.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe something for the next day.
Take your pillow and take a blanket for the ride back.
By next week, it could be snowing up there, too. You never know.
You're right. That's a long, long bus ride.
You know, I remember years ago when before the merger, everything happened in the district, there was a lot of talk. Geez, could you imagine either that trip from Karns City or Montauk up to Bradford?
There you go.
It's a long way through Sasquatch country.
Here's Geibel rolling to the left side. The lefty flicks that ball out there. It's caught. And I think bringing it in was that Schreckengost? 21.
21.
Yeah, Keegan Schreckengost.
Yeah. Surprising me they're throwing the football. I just wouldn't think that they would try that.
Down to the 12.
The clock continues to run.
A gain of 18.
And you see that different, too, with the lefty, how they, when they throw it, it's always a little bit unique.
Just going to say that a little bit. You know, Geibel's pretty big, pretty tall dude back there, too. He's a freshman. So he's getting an opportunity to play a little bit.
Ball to 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Geibel throws again. It's caught. And down near the 5-yard line, coming up with the catch that time was Tyson Frazier.
What do you think, Bob, about this?
This really surprises me. I mean,
Yeah.
it does. Normally you just want to get out of here. And
We trying to remember something that may have happened a year ago or 2 years ago or something, or what do we got here? So I'm just kind of shocked they don't keep it on the ground and just continue to run it. But that's why I'm up here and they're down there.
Yeah, they might be trying out Geibel's arm too and thinking could be
He's-
one of those guys.
Yeah, he's thrown 2 nice passes so far on this drive.
Geibel from the 5. Takes the snap, hands it off, and that'll be a touchdown. Into the end zone. That is Bryce Gallen getting the touchdown. That'll go 5 yards.
At the 2:48 mark of the fourth period here. Karns City puts another one up now, 67-7. And Geibel's still out there, so it looks like they're going to go for 2 here.
Yep. So they'll go for the 2-point try. Snap back to him, hands it off. That push, and is it in?
No, side judge says no.
Nope, did not make it. So the run that time by Anderson is not good. 2:48 to go here in the ball game. We'll just hold right here. So that's pretty interesting. We'll see if that adds up. Of course, Bob keeping stats and Kilroy keeping stats, and we're usually pretty close.
usually they are. I may be off a little bit tonight again. Not to make excuses. The situation does create a challenge, as my sheet is limited with the amount of participants.
That Central Clarion game is now gone final. Central Clarion 63, Brockway 0.
Central Clarion in the state rankings last week, they were number 22 out of 25 in the state, and that was overall.
You know, Mike, to follow up on that, Port Allegheny 50, St. Mary's 13. That game has just gone final also.
That was close early.
Yep.
Byers is going to bring it back here. And Byers will bring it up near the 30-yard line.
You'll have that Punxsy and Central Clarion game you two next Friday night. AC Valley holding on here now, 23-20, that game in the fourth quarter. So that's coming down to the wire.
Yeah, I think that game's interesting. On the game Thursday with Brockway and Union AC Valley, and then Friday night, see what Punxsy can do coming in against Clarion.
And Keystone game is now 30. They are up on Montauk 30-8 in the third quarter. So Todd Smith's going to get a win with the Panthers, looks like.
Well, so here we go.
Clock will get rolling here at the snap of the ball.
Here's the handoff. And the run that time, is that still Schreckengast? Yep. Schreckengast will get a little bit out of that one, give him about 3.
It's 8 yards in the ball game for Schreckengast.
Clock down to 2:20. Split trips out to the right side. Byers. Comes ready, hands it off. Schreckengast bobbled that ball for a second, brings it back in, and this time he's going to be hit and drop for a loss back near the original line of scrimmage. So that loss of 3 makes it a third down and 10.
But a nice job, because he secured the football, realized that was the important part.
And good pursuit by that Karns City defense. Stepping up, making the tackle.
When Dustin Kiefer and I used to do ball games together, I'd always tell him, anytime you faced Karns City or when Redbank wore a predominantly white uniform, you'd see they look so much bigger.
Yep.
Because of the white.
Yep.
That's the pinstripes with the Yankees. Aaron Judge looks like he's like 8'9", man, with those pinstripes for the Yanks.
So here we go, third down. They're going to say 9. He got lost a couple, not all 3. Clock down to 1:10. Here's the pass, and it is almost picked off.
Trevor Geibel, number 3, went up. Looked like he had it in his hands for a little bit, but the ball falls incomplete. And that'll bring up a fourth down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they'll have
You know, you look at Geibel, and I can tell you, I don't have a crystal ball, but I can tell you that guy's going to play a lot of football in his future.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, too, if he's that tall as a freshman, too, you can see him on the basketball court, too, down there.
Yeah, we'll probably get a chance. You guys will see him a little bit. We'll see him probably up at Tippin Gymnasium as time goes on here.
Just think of the muscle he's going to add in the next 2 years.
Yeah, he's a big kid. He's an ex-football coach. He looks like right now he'd be a nice tight end.
4th down, long, and Huffman to punt. Punts away. Flag on the play. Redbank. Looks like Redbank will get this one back.
Yeah, it looked like number 21, Keegan Schreckengost, was going for the block that time. And
yeah, nice job too there as far as the sportsmanship goes after the play. Yeah, he apologized, said, whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to hit you that hard.
Yeah, it happens. 9 seconds on the clock. So we'll just have one snap. Redbank will come to the side and get their instructions. Redbank will have a 1st down, 9 seconds. So we'll get the play, and we're going to go to the postgame here momentarily. Bob feverishly adding things up. I don't know about feverishly, but
feverishly, you can use
he's
that
not
term.
sweating, though, so it's no fever.
Well, the temperature's dropped 30 degrees since kickoff.
So the clock will run out. That'll do it as they set the ball 67-7. Karns City controls Redbank Valley tonight, so we'll take a timeout. And you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football right here on exploreSportsBA.com.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
For over 2 decades, Dietz has kept your home comfortable and your business running. We're responsive, reliable, always ready to go the extra mile. Because when it comes to your comfort, we believe in doing the right things. For the best in HVAC, plumbing, electric services, call Dietz. Nobody beats Dietz.
In this limited time offer on the John Deere tractor you need at Land Pro Equipment. Right now, get 0% for 84 months on a 1023E tractor and loader with a low monthly payment of only $199. For more information, visit landproequipment.com.
At NPRC, affordable opportunities are endless. Learn more at their information session on Tuesday, September 24th. Visit nprcevents.org to register for this virtual event. Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. Brighter futures begin here.
Is your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier. From commercial to residential, Dubrook has you covered. Call 1-844-DUBROOK or visit dubrooking.com. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities. Dubrook, your solid choice in all things concrete.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care. Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing. to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
Right, and welcome back. You see Karns City on the far side of the field as we go into the Fun Bank postgame show. The Gremlins tonight 67-7 over Redbank Valley. Bit of a surprise tonight. We thought this was really going to be a close football game throughout. 14-7 at 1 point back in the first quarter when Wagner went to Byers for the touchdown pass. And then from there it was just Karns City taking it from that point on. And, well, Bob, we're going to start with those stats. Boy, I'll tell you what. It was a lot of guys touching the football for the Gremlins tonight and a lot of yards on the ground. How do they stack up?
I will preface this with the phrase unofficially. Unofficially, I have Karns City at 508 yards rushing, 25 through the air, 533 overall. In no particular order, Hunter Shearer, 127 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 61 yards out of Cole Johnson, a rushing touchdown as well, 72 yards out of Owen Higginbotham. For 72 yards again, 1 rushing touchdown, 4 touchdowns out of Braden Slater for 185 yards, 12 yards out of Riley Hamilton, 13 out of Owen Kaufman, Trevor Geibel, 1 rushing attempt for no yards, and Bryce Gallen checking in with 26 yards, and followed by Bodie Anderson checking in at 5 yards and 7 yards out of Ronald, and I apologize in advance on this name, Skeisgel. And Cole Johnson 0 for 2 through the air. And Trevor Geibel checks in 2 of 2 for 25 yards, hauling interceptions. Keegan Schreckengast checks in with 18, and Tyson Frazier with 7. For Redbank Valley, tough sledding, 155 yards of total offense, 133 through the air, 22 on the ground. Wagner sacked a number of times, -2. Austin Eastlick checks in with 0 yards. Drew Byers with 0 yards. And Jackson Uppen 19 yards and 5 yards out of Riley Schreckengast again to account for the 22 yards. Wagner would be 10 of 25 with 1 interception, 133 yards. Wyatt Byers checks in 1 attempt for no yards. 1 attempt and incomplete, I should say, so he's 0 for 1. So Jackson Uppen leads the way with 51 yards, 28 yards out of Drew Byers and that 1 touchdown reception, 15 yards out of Brock Mondrian. Carson Gould checks in with 15, 14 out of Rylan Roop, and 10 yards out of Breckin Minnick. Again, 155 yards of total offense for Redbank Valley. Tough sledding for them tonight.
Again, those stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. I want to thank Laurel Eye for their sponsorship of those. We'll continue here in the First United National Bank postgame show. Take a look here, too, guys. We got to name our Hager Paving player of the ball game tonight. And I'll tell you, a lot of guys did some good things there tonight for Karns City. And but there was a thumb wrestling match. Mr. Katis screamed in pain as Bob won. So Bob will get to announce our player of the game.
Yeah, Braden Slater. It's hard to vote against this guy, 185 yards. Total offense, 4 touchdowns. Outstanding effort by Mr. Slater tonight. He is our Hager Paving player of the game. But we kind of have an honorable mention here.
Yeah, I tell you what, I really like number 18, Troy Nagel. He put a lot of pressure on Braylon Wagner tonight, in on a lot of passes, a lot of pressure. Basically, at one point I saw 4 Redbank Valley offensive linemen trying to contain him and everything, but really like the way that number 18 played tonight. So if we can give an honorable mention, I want to give it to number 18, Troy Nagel.
We sure can, because those are stats that don't show up in the stat book, but they make all the difference in the ballgame.
Real quick here, too, we do want to get a couple updates for you. Central Clarion a winner 63-0. Close games here. Kane 20, Brookville 14 in the fourth quarter. So that game nip and tuck. Let's see. The other one I wanted to mention, Union AC Valley 30, Punxsutawney 27. That in the fourth quarter. So that game getting close as well. Have to see how those ones come out. Want to thank Ascendance Trucking for the sponsorship there, the old Zocker Motor. So a couple close games. We've got some good games coming up next week, too.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, you know, I think, and Bob, we could talk about this a little bit, but I think Redbank's going to come back and rebound quite nicely. And what an opponent to be able to play against. Brashear, like I said, coming into the game tonight, 0-5 on the year. They've only scored 2 points all year long. A safety against Carrick, 2 points. So, boy, perfect team, perfect medicine for a team that's struggled coming off of this game a little bit, and I think they'll bounce back and have a big game next week. And Karns City is going to travel up to Bradford.
All right,
and these guys will, Mike. Obviously they're a very resilient team. I think, Dave, you're exactly right. Michael, sorry to step on you there a second.
You're fine. I was going to say, looking ahead to next week, Thursday, will be over at Union AC Valley High School, Brockway. Union AC Valley, Dave and I will have the call over there. And then on Friday, it's the governor and I as we bring you Punxsy at Central Clarion. And that'll all be coming up next week, so a couple games coming your way. So hopefully you look forward to that. That'll wrap it up for my partners, Dave Katis, the Governor Bob Dunkel, Brett English, and Nico Cosma up there on the roof doing a fantastic job on the camera. This is Mike Kalinowski bidding you a pleasant good night from Redbank Valley High School, 67-7. Karns City all over Redbank tonight, and that'll do it for us. And I'll tell you what, if you want to stay on your best spot for sports, it is exploreSportsPA.com. Kerle Tire Friday Night Football. Governor.
Hey, let's be careful out there.
Great day.